So I was just like, let me see, like, if I could actually talk on a podcast or whatever like that. I walk up in this motherfucker and everything. I'm like, hold up, boom, 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 you know, like dap up everything. We sit down and shit. The first fucking thing that come out of G's mouth, this G is also on the podcast with Ant. First thing that come out, talking about Pizzagate. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Yo,
what's the deal?
What's good?
What's happening?
Man.
What's happening? It is your guys. It is the Midcarders and Catering Podcast. We back. We back in this bitch. We here. And we brought friends. We brought friends, bro. This is like, okay. So we've had a guest before, but not of another podcasting collective conglomerate. We got the homie, man. DJ Larry's in the building, man. DJ Larry, show your fucking work network is in the house, dog. What's good, bro?
Let me start off by saying, like, let me start off with some real shit, man. I've seen podcasts start, I've seen podcasts end, and the way y'all have turned the fuck up in just 14 episodes already, like, all you other podcasts out there, I ain't saying y'all gotta be scared, but pay close attention because it's a new sheriff in town. And you're gonna have to respect the Midcarders, man. They saying Midcarders because they humble, but we know that main event coming, my boy. So, hey,
you already know.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man.
Listen. Hey, it's always appreciated, man. You know what I'm saying? We still, you know what I'm saying? We know who we are. We know the depth, the type of magnitude we're gonna be able to produce one day. You know what I'm saying? We just slowly rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that those words mean a lot.
Hey man, slow motion better than
from you for sure.
Slow motion better than no motion, my brother. And like I said, like I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm seeing reactions, I'm seeing like praise, and I'm like, yo, like they really getting this shit in. Like it ain't no hater shit. It's just like, yo, like this shit finna go. So I just want to say before you go, and I'm beyond honored that like y'all are like, yeah, let's make sure we show your work on. And again, I want to give a big shout out to my crew. Fortunately, scheduling, working, shit. But this ain't the last time, I can guarantee you. So
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying. So
definitely not,
man.
No, like I was telling bro. Like I told him, like once we get this off the ground and get the whole network going, it's gonna be a lot of people looking like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? And it's been like that, even with the other the most known unknown podcast we got going too. It's been a lot of motherfuckers in my inbox like, I need to come on the show, man. I need to come on the show. And it's just like, you know
what it is? You know what it is? Like, I think people honestly respect number one, people who are genuine. Because like, thing is with y'all ain't got shit to lose. It's like, bruh, we just two homies coming through doing our thing. So it's nothing to do. And number two, the problem in the last 2 years is that let's call it what it is, bro. Like, y'all ain't gotta say shit because I understand the space y'all in, bro. But I'm gonna say it. These motherfuckers are corny. Pardon my French. That's just what it is, bro. Like, motherfuckers do think that because they've done X amount of episodes or whatever, this hierarchy, I'm the best podcast, like weird incel ass shit that they do. And it's like, bro, people get tired of the corny shit, so they like fucking with people that they can tell are just genuine people. And that's what works for y'all, man. Yeah, that's what works for y'all, man. Like, y'all not, I mean, of course, you're gonna protect yourself, but at the same time, like, y'all ain't clearly biased toward one thing. Y'all ain't clearly trying to protect you know what I'm saying, specific company or no shit. Y'all just talk about what y'all want to talk about, man. And that's what is going to get y'all to the top, being yourself, not trying to be, this podcast light or a spinoff of this podcast. Y'all just be you, man. And that's what it is, man. Like, so
yeah, that's one thing we wanted to do, like off the bat. That's one thing I always wanted to strive for. I never wanted to be a clone of nobody else. I never wanted to follow anybody else's anybody else's stride or whatever they doing. Like I always wanted to set us apart from all of that. And also, you know, me and Ant both, we understand that what we doing is bigger than us. Like we trying to, this is another part of Detroit we trying to bring into the spirit. Yeah. And Detroit is so fucking special when it comes to pro wrestling, dog. Like so many fucking moments have happened here. Like this is a pro wrestling town.
Yes. Yeah.
And like, the one thing we wanted to do, we just wanted to just set ourselves apart from everybody else, and we also wanted to again like be an unbiased type situation and call out bullshit on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we saw it, if we didn't feel something was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not because somebody else said it wasn't cool. It was because like no, we talking from our point of view. You know what I'm saying? It's unique to us and whatever. And a lot of people have fucked with it. Some people, you know, have chosen not to like give us our acknowledgments and everything, and that's okay. Like that's not something I get upset about or nothing like that. It's just because nothing's going to stop our train.
No. And I mean, I can't sing, but I would say what my man say, you can't stop the rain.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Like I was telling like I was telling bro, like I ain't worried about none of these other motherfuckers. The only thing I'm worried about is putting out this content, keep our focus on our tunnel vision, where we going. That's it. Everything else will fall into place.
Exactly. Hey, bro. I mean, it's and you an artist, so you already know, bro. Like people gonna see you, they're gonna be like, you know what? I ain't fucking with him because he just seemed like whatever. And it's like, bro, I mean, I know it from my experiences. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, we'll talk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just good to see somebody that I can feel like represents me. That's not a fucking cornball doing this shit. That's why I love Black Announce Table so much. I love A Show. BRP. It's a couple podcasts I like, but y'all specifically are like just like different, and it's like it's fun rooting for the outsiders. You know what I'm saying? It's fun rooting for like, all right, them niggas ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like like it's a great thing to do, man. So all I'm gonna say is, man, y'all continue to be y'all. Don't be afraid to do anything different. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep on growing, man. It's gonna continue to grow. It's only gonna shine light on y'all other ventures. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. But this is episode 15. Many more to come, man. So you know, big up to yourselves, man, for real.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, cause and going back to even you guys, you know, show your work. Like, I've been really fucking with y'all, like from, you know, like for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I first kind of discovered who you were through Random Acts of Podcast because
the voicemails.
Yeah, because of the voicemails. Like literally, like they gave you your own segment. They was like, yeah, that we got voicemails with DJ Larry, and then I'm just like, bro, who is this nigga? And then like I just like hearing your shit was so fucking funny, bro. I was like, bro, this nigga is a funny ass dude, bro. I was just like, because they be like, bro, this motherfucker, like because sometimes your voicemail sound like you like in a mail room.
Yeah, because bro, like I was telling you before, like where all right, so I don't stay there anymore, but where I used to stay was in the sticks. So like the service would just like go out and shit. So like sometimes I had to like drive to certain places and shit to record the voicemail where I'm like, okay, it should be fine here type shit. But yeah, man, because I'm like, honestly, bro, I was like, no one else is gonna use this shit. Fuck it, why not myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not just do it? Because I would even say it on the voicemail, like, damn, like, is anybody else gonna do this shit? Like, no, all right, like,
And they literally were just like, well, shit, we got Larry, so we just like, people seem to be fucking with your voicemails and stuff like that. And then gradually that introduced me to you guys and everything. And like Nelson's mad fucking cool. Like I fuck with Nelson. Like I like even watching like his Twitch streams and everything like that. Like I've been tapping in on that. And then just now I'm almost like a regular, like popping up in y'all live stream recordings and stuff like that. Just to fuck with y'all, tell some jokes and everything. Like I really like what y'all got going, and like y'all are like hundreds of episodes, like over y'all like 140 now, 110. Okay,
110 on the main. God knows how many on like doing Patreon and doing just other episodes. Like bro, it's been like
watching y'all. I'm just like, damn, man, they really got something good going here. You know what I'm saying? And like, so this right here is just the beginning between us and you guys for sure.
And I'm gonna keep it tall with you, man. One of the biggest struggles was like, you know, having to get over the fact, and this is why I salute y'all too. When you feel like there's a crowded space or there's other people that do what you do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, because I respect RAOP. You know what I'm saying? I respect shout out to my dog Van, you know what I'm saying? You know, Black Variant, SSID, Josh with Reggae Boys, my boy.
Yeah, shout out Josh too. Shout out Josh for sure.
Yeah, my dog Jamal Shakur, Critically Unfocused. Like, I respect, and how could I forget Mr. Two himself, Bodymore Bottle Zell, you know what I'm saying? Like all them damn recipes, like for drinks and shit. Like, but it's like, damn, like how do I combat this space? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, Random Acts does that shit. One of my best friends in this shit, Earl got sold. Like,
oh yeah, fuck with Earl. Guess from the stands. Yeah, shout out to them too.
They one of the best sport, in my opinion, one of the best sports shit. And it's like, fuck, like how do I do this shit? But it's like, bro, you just gotta be you, bro, and people are gonna naturally fuck with you. So it's like you just gotta be you. And like with y'all, like you already know, like as being like the rookies of the year that y'all are, like y'all know, like like all these motherfuckers that got wrestling podcasts, and you know, it's only so much that you can do, but it's like you got to be yourself. Like this motherfucker Ant don't give a fuck, bro. Like he don't give a fuck, bro. If you listen to this shit, it's like Ant just gonna tell you like, nah, that shit was ass, bro. Nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's even worse on the other shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's been niggas ready to come for my head, bro. When I said some shit.
Oh no. He knows from listening to us, bro. Like I'm the villain of our shit, bro. Like they fucking
sure.
Hey, nah. But it's fun because the cool thing about a team, man, is sometimes you never know who gonna go crazy. But so some weeks it's me because I don't give a fuck. Some weeks Nelson is tired of shit. Like this week, Nelson had a fucking Tom Brady rant that was fucking hilarious. Like he just went the fuck off on Tom Brady. I'm like, God damn. Like, Trey was the MVP. You know, he's that whole women need to get in the kitchen and cook shit. Like that was fucking hilarious. Like,
oh wow.
It was a whole. All right. Context. We are not misogynistic, y'all. But the context was we do a segment called Clip of the Week, right? We do a segment called Clip of the Week, right?
Yeah, I know.
And the clip I played, it was this black grandmama talking to her kid, right? Her grandkid. And the girl wasn't paying attention while she was cooking. And so she's a Southern woman, you can tell. She's like, see, that's what's wrong with your ass now. See, you ain't gonna learn. Just like your mama don't know how to cook. See what I'm cooking here? This is catch a man stew. Like
catch a man stew.
So she talking shit to the little baby and shit. And so all I simply said was, you know, I think that if a woman don't know how to cook, we should be patient and just let them know how to cook. Trey come in that bitch, man. No, man, you grown and fuck, man. You don't know how to cook, man. Something wrong with you, bro. Like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to deal with that shit. Like, you got patience, bro. Nah, I ain't even for the food, that shit. And I'm like, bro, do you know how to cook? No, man. But I'm just saying, man. Damn, man. A nigga can't get it. the nigga can't get some baked chicken around this motherfucker. Like, god damn, man. Like,
baked chicken, dog.
Baked chicken.
Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, man, I'm like, and it was just a whole back and forth about like hot plates. So now there's this whole narrative. They're like, oh yeah, Larry like them chicks that can't cook. Like Larry like struggle plates and shit. Like, yo,
you not low vibrational.
Yeah. No. The fearless leaders, as they call themselves. Like, they've jumped on a nigga, but it's cool. Like, and then of course Winston, King Murphy Media on Twitter. Y'all just look at the tweets, and that's it. Y'all will see me shaking.
Winston is interesting.
Y'all will see me shaking my fucking head.
Winston is an interesting character.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You think I'm crazy? Wait till I bring the other show. What the fuck did I miss back?
Oh God,
my nigga G.
So what the fuck did I miss?
For context,
it's a conspiracy theorist podcast.
Oh my God.
Look, I did not know this. I did not know. Like, hold on, listen. I did not know this shit, right? I'm listening to they shit on a weekly fucking basis. I'm thinking they just like talking about regular shit, like Random Acts. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. So I actually jumped on. This was years ago. I jumped on one of their podcast episodes. I was just like, let me see, like, if I could actually talk on a podcast or whatever like that. I walk up in this motherfucker and everything. I'm like, hold up, boom, boom, boom. You know, like dap up everything. We sit down and shit. The first fucking thing that come out of G's mouth, this G is also on the podcast with Ant. First thing that come out, talking about Pizzagate. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are we doing?
Hey, look, our first episode, man, of this podcast, this nigga G brought up Jeffrey Epstein. Then once he brought him up, that's when the shit started coming on the news about all this shit. I'm like, this nigga G's the problem.
And then tell me until like right before we about to launch Midcarders and Catering, like we talking about just our roadmap and everything and all, and how, you know, the network and how he gonna be bringing other stuff into the fold and everything. He's like, yeah, I'm bringing back What the Fuck Did I Miss? And I was like, okay, cool. He's like, you know what that podcast is about, right? I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? He was like, it's about conspiracy. Like, what the fuck did I miss? So something happened and you probably missed something, so we gonna talk about it. I'm like, man, this whole fucking time, you mean to tell me I was on this bitch looking like a motherfucking a tinfoil hat type shit, bro?
Hey man, look, that shit was bringing in some listeners, nigga. We had a live show of that shit. Like we that's not all we talk about. We talk about music shit too and everything.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought it was at first. I thought it was really like
a variety show.
Like we gonna talk about variety, talk about music and shit like that.
But G does his deep dive, dog.
Yeah,
G does that deep dive.
Goes
nigga.
into that shit.
Man, that nigga.
The Kufi's forever on. Is
Yo,
just
the Kufi's was going crazy. They might as well put, you know how like they put like a fucking red rag on the mic. Like when Lil Wayne did that shit, they need to put a Kufi on that shit when them niggas record that shit. Put a Kufi on the mic.
That might be the title of this episode. Kufi on the mic.
Kufi on the mic.
It's crazy, dog. Like, nah, man. Like we did a lot of shit, man. Like I think when we come back, our first episode when we coming back, we're gonna bring this guy in from American Greed. He actually lives here. This motherfucker grows weed now. He grows weed and shit. And sells shrooms and shit. This motherfucker was in jail for embezzling like $250 million. And he's gonna be on our show.
Fam, like
that's crazy.
I'm looking through our titles, bro, just to give you an idea, bro, because bro, we are the only podcast, one of the only podcasts that can go from talking about panda dunks ruining our society to having Josh have to beat the milkman allegations.
Yo, listen, hold on. Look, this is okay. This is a wrestling podcast. Let's say that before I say this shit. The milkman allegations episode was by far some of the funniest shit I've ever, bro. Y'all had literally had court.
And the fucked up thing was Josh didn't know, so that was not planned at all, bro.
Oh wait, y'all just walked him in on that shit?
Yeah, it was an intervention, nigga. Bruh, so I'm gonna tell you what happened. I hit everybody up. I said, yo, wouldn't it be funny if we did like some intervention shit with Josh? And like, so I gave everybody a week. I was like, get all the evidence, get everything together. So he just
sick as fuck, bro.
So, bro, from that to us talking about Tyler Perry having rockets to, bro,
yo, listen, bro,
and my guy AJ Turbo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just put some respect on his name when you say it, bro. The fucking Rudy Gay tracksuit episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. God, it's a catalog of some crazy shit, man. Like,
nigga, and I thought our shit was crazy when we did a fucking 40 off, nigga.
Bro, we just did an episode talking about how Louisiana niggas got to register for smut. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Log
in
online.
Wild.
Like, that's a wild.
That's like, bro, we like the last episode we did. We had a fucking 35-minute argument about water, bro. Like a whole back and forth about how. Like my nigga,
like they was pulling up water from Puerto Rico and shit. I'm like, man, what type of shit am I walking in on?
Oh no,
my nigga just open up. Hey, shout out to Jamal Shakur, critically unfocused. Y'all tap in for anybody listening. But when my nigga Trey said that nigga drink river water because he drinks Dasani, bro, I was crying, bro.
Wait, that nigga drink Dasani? He drink Dasani? Wait.
No. So for the record, let me just paint this narrative, right? Or you know how they say on the West Coast, this narrative, like, all right, apparently, allegedly, from West Coast people I've talked to, East Coast Dasani, east of the Mississippi, and West Coast Dasani are different. I don't know if they use a different.
Our shit stepped on.
And they got the good shit. Apparently,
they got the creek water.
Now I don't open water that sound like a Sprite bottle when you open the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But at the same time, I'm like, bruh, it's water, man. Like, you know, and then I'm in that bitch sounding like Moneybag Yo and shit, talking about breaking down this water, man. That motherfucking shit, man. So yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like variety, bro. But,
oh man.
But yeah, man, it's great, man. Just being able to sit here and talk about this and like talk about like our whole podcasting sphere, like of like just how we're universe. So alike and how we're so different, and you know what I'm saying, because we all one and the same in all of this. You know what I'm saying? We bring in our culture, injecting our culture into everything. So that's really cool. Like, but. You know, you are really our first official guest. Like this shit is really going down.
Damn,
this is like really going down. So it's like you always gonna be able to say I was first on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so I have to actually pose this question. I have to pose this question. And this is something we're always gonna ask our guests.
For sure.
So
I'm the test dummy, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be pure. It's gonna be like, damn.
I got you.
So also happy belated birthday to
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Happy belated.
Big 30.
Welcome to the 30s. Big 30.
Big 30, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man. You feel me?
Yeah. Welcome. So really, we kind of, I won't say we in a generational gap here, but we got some time between us, a little bit of time. So I want to know who was the first wrestler that got you into wrestling? Yeah.
Okay. It's 100% The Rock. The Rock got me into it. Now, because when I started watching wrestling for real, like this is right after Brett had dipped. And so this is like when
99.
Yeah. So this is like 99. Yeah, the NWO, like the WCW shit. Yeah. I mean, NWO saying it, but no. So my first like memories of The Rock is when the corporation beat the shit out of him. They turned on him. And one of my vivid memories, and I still post this from time to time, is the Sunday Night Heat ether of Billy Gunn when he told him, "But my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is,
dear God." Yeah,
dear God. Like or the funeral he had for Stone Cold. He's like, "Dearly beloved, we are here for this trailer park trash." Like, yeah, man. So that's my first like introduction into it, and then I'm gonna be real because video games are everything for us. So
yeah,
I would say, which one did I have first? No Mercy definitely took me to a whole new level with it because for the people out there listening, they're gonna find this episode and you're a certain age, we did not have streaming like y'all do now. So
no,
if you did not catch the episode, you had to DVR the shit at a certain point. And before there was DVR, kids, you used to have to go to the store, buy blank VHS tapes.
Yeah, talk to him.
Hope that your VCR is not fucking up today.
Talk to him.
Put the shit in, record it, and just pray that it works. Because and I'm gonna be real, when DVR first came out, that was for rich people. That wasn't for us.
No, it was not.
TiVo
was not for us, bro. It was not for us in the trenches.
You ain't had that on school.
We ain't had TiVo. We had TiVo in the trenches, bro.
If you knew a nigga with TiVo, that was that nigga. Bro, you could, because remember we used to ask the question, so you could just suppress the remote and it's gonna automatically do it. We sit there, bro. Yeah, bro. So that's my first introduction, but I would say what really kept me engaged into it was definitely no fucking pun intended, but the Midcarders, because I love rock, sure. I love the Rock Triple H Austin era. They carried that company, but not gonna hold you, little me used to get turned when I knew a Jericho and Angle match was coming up, or a Guerrero match was coming up, or Ray, you know what I'm saying? Or my favorite tag team prior to last year, the Hardy Boys, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Jeff, get right, bro. Please, stop. Word to Nelson, stop listening to your brother, bro. Just get right. Stop listening to your brother, dog.
You'll be right. You'll be right, man. Let's go make this money.
Yeah, listen, Swanton.
Hey man,
my back hurts. I cannot do this anymore.
You can't trust a motherfucker with a personality disorder and CTE. You can't trust it, bro. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world, Shannon Moore with his tattoos is just looking like that could have been me. That could have been me. This shit, nope. I'm gonna just keep listening to my hip hop, be cool with the community. I'm just gonna stand back. I'm gonna let them do that because, yeah, man. Look, man. I damn near shed a thug tear when Sheamus told Jeff Hardy, "You're nothing but a junkie," and I'm like, he's right. He's right. He is. He is. This shit hurts. So yeah.
And if it wasn't Sheamus, it was CM Punk. CM Punk was tearing his ass up.
Oh man, I know that was a fun day at the office when he showed up. But yeah, that's what got me into it, man. The Midcarders, the tag team division, stuff like that. Bro, the waking up and just that's the thing too, man. All you kids out there, we didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen on Raw. They promote this stuff now so that they can get you to tune in.
Yeah,
nigga.
When that countdown happened, I know that was Jericho. I'm like, oh,
yeah, no,
yeah, I didn't know. None of us knew it was Jericho.
Shit,
literally,
bro.
You didn't know until really, honestly, the next day at school. If you had the homies who also watch wrestling and y'all finally at the table,
that used to be the worst shit ever. Where and don't let you get in trouble at home or something, and your folks no TV or some shit
no
like
TV.
that. Fam, going to school. If you missed the episode of Dragon Ball and wrestling, oh my goodness, bro! You go to school, bro. You just hearing all the cool. The episode might be mid as fuck, but you just hearing your homies hyping up yo, Goku was doing this. You just fuck. So yeah, man.
Because it goes back to you saying the VCR with the tape and everything like that. We literally used to have neighborhood tapes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, going around the whole neighborhood for a whole summer. You know what I'm saying? I think specifically around that 99 to 2001 period. Yeah. We literally had passing out tapes throughout the whole hood, WrestleMania tapes, the raw tapes, week after week, Monday Night Raw tapes, Man,
Gee, I never
crazy hearing that again.
And you want to talk about TiVos for rich niggas? Let's be real. DVD players was for rich niggas.
Oh yeah.
I only had a DVD player because of the fact that I had a PlayStation 2. Yep. PlayStation is the reason why I have a DVD player, a Blu-ray player, and now a 4K Blu-ray player. Yeah. Bruh, I've never bought. If I bought one of those, it was for a family member or something, but it was not for myself because I got a PlayStation, bro. Like I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we didn't even know what a DVD was real. We was just like, okay, it's like a CD. Like, all right, but yeah, bro. So
that asking that question right there just made it a whole lot. It brought things real full circle. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, you saying like, you know, The Rock, and then like you said 99 Dwayne. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like
pinstripe jersey Rocky. Dwayne. Yeah, like
peep Rocky. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about this nigga that lied about every goddamn
not the liar. Not the liar.
Not Paramount Bar. No, we talking about Rocky Sachi, bro. Like Sachi Rocky. Like,
Rocky you know Sachi, bro.
Sachi, bro. F.O. Sachi, nigga. Nah. Like, bro, y'all, like, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like, y'all, like, the younger generation, y'all got to understand, like, when we got NBA Live and that shit had the online broadband connection at the bottom, we were like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this?
Game changer.
Yeah. Like, oh, you could play online with your friends. They're just going to drive to the homie house. You know what I'm saying?
We went, like you said, no mercy, right? Sometimes, like, we in the trenches, right? You feel me? Like, not everybody has a Christmas. Not everybody has that. You know what I'm saying? So one of us was fortunate enough to probably have that or whatever. When it came down to No Mercy, we had to go to the homie's house to go play No Mercy.
See, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. So, like, I lived in North Memphis when I was a kid, right? And then I moved to Millington, which is where, you know, like, so I'm not gonna lie, like, I was very blessed, you know what I'm saying? However, my mom is from North Memphis and my dad, rest in peace, is from the heart of South Memphis. So they were not playing that shit, bro. Like, and I'm not trying to put my dad out here, but he made decent money, man. But that nigga was still eating beanie weenies and shit, bro. Like, he was not too good. He was not too good to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I say that to say, like, you know, I still had to do right and earn my shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like nigga was just getting everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, it was so bad, bruh. During my whole time of having a PlayStation 2, so this is like 01, because I remember the Christmas I got that shit, SmackDown Just Bring It with The Rock on the cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I got that shit. And remember the first time we saw those graphics and we were like, whoa.
Right, exactly. Blown.
Because we came from the Super Nintendo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all that. Like, nigga, when the Game Boy had color on it, it was like, like, what? So
I get to see my Pokemon in color.
Man, I got y'all giving me ideas. I'll tap in with y'all about off air, but bruh, I say that to say, bruh, like, the evolution of just all of that, like, you know what I'm saying, seeing Budokai for the first time and seeing how the graphics looked on that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it you had to just, it's one of the things like you just had to experience. But man, you know, that's just an era of wrestling that you really had to be there for. Like, I know you can somewhat feel it if you go back and watch the tapes, but you had to have been there to experience. Like, you had to be there. WrestleMania 18, Hogan and Rock, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even care about that, but the night after, this just big ass white boy comes to the ring to start suplexing and power bombing the shit out of everybody. And it's like Brock Lesnar. And it's like, who the fuck is it? You just see him power bombing Paul Heyman again, like power bombing the motherfucker.
Paul was like up and down,
like, I mean, that was 02, but Y'all know that video? It's like it's Bianca Belair beating the shit. I want to say it's Zelina Vega backstage, and they got like I think it's got stilettos.
They got the stilettos.
Yeah, that's all you hear. Just like that's a motherfucker get his ass whooped. So yeah, G, like just shit like that, man. Like who is this guy? Like, bruh. Like so that was a great era of wrestling, but that's when I first got into wrestling though.
Okay. So cool. So you got a real nice lineage, a nice touch of the golden age to like ruthless aggression to the reality era to all the way into where we are today. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I would call this like the sports entertainment era.
Sports entertainment era for sure.
You know,
this is the bag era. This is the bag era.
This is the bag era. Like, honestly, I feel like we in our best era. Honestly.
You want to have that conversation? Oh, listen, man. Hey. Listen, I love Dwayne. I ain't got nothing against you and your $7, but my brother, like, my brother. I watched Roman pin two niggas at the same time, bro. It's different. Like, it's different. Like, it's different, man. Like,
hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you why it's different, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. They have a category in the ESPYs.
Yeah.
For this. This is why this is different. That's different, bro. I
don't want to jump the gun because we're gonna talk about this later. But let me tell you something. The way we felt when the UFC got the ESPN deal, and it was like finally MMA is recognized as a legitimate sport because they're on ESPN. Mm-hmm. If WWE ends up on ESPN. My nigga, like
you know what? And you know, I didn't think of this like if
Super Saiyan. Like,
if Mickey Mouse bought the E,
fam, it's up. What?
That's nasty,
bruh.
That's nasty,
bro. We'll talk about that later. But yes, yeah. But
so
salute to that.
Yeah, salute to you, man, for doing that. So that's something we'll absolutely do whenever we got a guest on. Like I gotta, because I was thinking about it. I said, dog, I have to ask people like, yo,
when did they get into it?
Where did it begin? Like who did it? Where did it start? So
yeah, man, the Rock and his Sachi shirts and cool shades, man. Like
and that's what's up. And that's dope because again, that had an impact on me because I was like, damn, like The Rock is cool. Now, like honestly, it started with the Nation when he started making that transition to The Rock. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to The Rock, when he started clowning Farouk and shit like that, I was like, okay, this motherfucker different.
I'm gonna be real with you, especially at that age, bro. Shout out to my friend Jim. Shout out to all the great Samoans out there. I had no idea he was Samoan. I was like, oh, like I know he's mixed, but I had no idea he even had that in him. Then when I saw the Rocky Maivia shit, I was like, I see it now. But yeah, man. So I'm looking at The Rock like this is one of us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Doing his thing. You feel me? But yeah, my favorite coming up was like Jeff Hardy and shit like that because Jeff was willing to put his body on the line for the most ridiculous shit. Like I think probably since Raw 30's coming up, I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all favorite Monday Night Raw match of all time is. Mine.
Wow.
Mine. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there, even if it's cliche. Don't give a fuck. Damn near cried, and I shouldn't have been damn near crying at this at 9 years old. But Undertaker, Jeff Hardy, that ladder match.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Man. Yeah.
When Taker walked off and he came back and he broke character to give him respect, I was like, fuck, man. Like he finally made it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's finally about to be where Jericho is, where Kurt is, get a little short reign, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
He gave him his, he was like, okay, you got your bones tonight, kid. Like you got him. Like, and again, we all know Taker's reputation backstage. Taker literally ran the backstage.
Nah,
he
that's
ran
why,
the locker room.
That's why his gimmick back then was so fucking hilarious with the big E. Like, bruh.
Coming out to that bar fight music.
Dog, those months where he beat the dog shit out of Ric Flair and David Flair and fucking like,
cinema.
When he caught Arn Anderson slipping and Arn got his lick back in Mania with the spine buster. They were trying to put the sauce on it. Like,
hey, look, we like, hey, Flair, David Flair.
Bro, he beat him and put him in the showers, bro.
In the
like,
shower, whooping his ass in the shower.
I was like, what
bro.
kind of jail shit is this? Like,
cinema, real cinema.
Time to go to school, kid.
Dog, when he beat the fuck out of Hulk Hogan and chained him to the bike and just drug his ass.
Beautiful moment.
When he hit him, when he hit him with the tire iron first, he's like, "Don't you understand? Dead man inks in the house."
Bro, Taker used to just do the craziest shit, bro. Like that whole run, bro.
Big Evil was unhinged, bro. Like
bro,
I could
Big
tell he was
Evil,
having
bro.
fun. I could tell Taker was having fun being Big Evil.
Bro. Like
when he walked into Flair's office, dog. You see how this punk disrespected me? This is what I need, man.
Bro.
when he yelled at the intern,
he
was like, Ric Flair.
Bro.
Co-owner of the company. Where is he?
No, look. Like, I'm gonna take y'all back because this is our era too, bro. The first WWE draft. Remember when they drafted
that chair?
No, remember they drafted him. He just pulled his shades down. He was like,
pulled his shit down.
I beg your pardon, motherfucker. Like, nigga. What?
That nigga threw his cup through the chair and then kicked that door down, dog.
No, you can
keep rolling.
You can tell he was having fun, bro. Like, and like people was like they panned the camera perfectly because I know people was laughing at this shit. Like they probably a lot of people probably broke watching him.
I just can't imagine social media during Taker because, bro, the night he returned at Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. When they had the girls and they had he's here, and then all you just heard was the bike rev up. Undertaker
the bike come up and he big booted the shit out of Shane.
Hey, man, but the best part is just you just got Kid rocking the background. I am an American badass.
Amazing cinema.
Also, man, with him and Austin, when he was Big Evil Taker and Stone Cold with the what Stone Cold, nigga, he's like, he kept talking about he broke down Taker's whole fit. You were scared because your bandana.
Bro. What? Nah, bro. Even before the what Austin, bro, with him and Kane and the 2-man power trip against him and Triple H, bro. Like, that was bro.
That was some good shit back
him
then.
and Triple H and Mania was good. Kane and Triple H had some good matches. Like, they were just going back and forth, bro. Like, fam, like, it's crazy. Like, some stuff during that shit I wish was different. Like, I wish DDP wasn't a stalker. You know what I'm saying? That was some wild shit. But I mean, dog, like, it's certain things from that era that you have to just be there for, bro. Like Stone Cold beating the shit out of Booker T in a grocery store, like classic, bro. Like,
yeah, you can't teach that, man.
You
cannot fucking teach that shit.
And then the way he like snuck up on him and just like cracked open the can.
Yo, when he cracked the can open. And not only that, not even that, he beat up the dude that he thought was Austin in the bread aisle. He beat the dog shit, bro. Oh my god, man! This is too fucking much.
Austin was chasing that nigga through the church, dog.
Bruh.
Oh, when they ran into the nuns at the bingo hall.
I was doing the confession and shit. I
think I was at that.
That was SmackDown.
I think I was at the SmackDown. I think in Memphis was that. I think I was at that one where Austin threw the medals like in the river and shit. Kurt Angle shit in the.
Or did he do that in Detroit?
I'm trying to remember where he did. I'm gonna tell you the SmackDown I was at. I know this because the invasion angle was happening, and I think this is when The Rock was shouting out Jerry Lee Lewis like that night. So yeah, man. But I remember because like I just remember like because this is when we had the pyramids before the forum, like, and I just remember like hearing the acoustics. Like when I tell you back then, like the Rock's entrance, if you ever, I mean, I don't know if y'all went to any events back in the day.
I've never seen like my first event literally was like last summer. That was my first live event.
Nah, bro. Like when I remember, like I still got shit from that event. Like I still got like my sister. I think she still has the old like you remember on Shut Your Mouth, the white, this like white with the blue and red logo, the white Jericho hockey jersey that he's
I remember those jerseys. Yeah,
I think
the
Y2J
across.
I think she still got that. I think I still got the foam fingers from back then because like it had like the Undertaker fist, the Stone Cold middle finger, it had all that different stuff. The Rock Brahma Bull jump, like yeah bro. That. So that's the one I call, bro. So like the Rock, like seeing the Rock live back then, you know what I'm saying?
I know that was something.
Like, bro, y'all remember when he put the sauce on the 01 theme and he had the drum breaking that shit? It was like, if you smell what the Rock is cooking, it's just like, yeah, man.
Yeah, and I know those crowds were explosive back
then. Yeah,
bro. I'll let Ant go with his favorite Raw match. I already know mine, but mine
was Shelton Benjamin versus Shawn Michaels.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that was mine.
Motherfucker.
It's only. I mean, it's because that super kick was insane, bro. Like that shit was.
Listen, like because that's my favorite one too. That was 2005. I say this to anybody, like anyone that's
they uploaded that bitch today on the YouTube.
Yeah, anybody that's wanting to like actually be a pro wrestler and everything, like you need to study that match. Like literally, they put on a 5-star match on just a random ass Monday Night Raw
clinic, bro.
Like they didn't. It was not. I don't even remember this being like like this is gonna be
this is
a
just a match.
This was just a match
on the card.
And Shawn Michaels and Shelton Benjamin went nuclear, bro. They went federal.
And the thing about Shelton that was so dope is, first off, I love that with the new creative control, you can tell like what Triple H is doing, and like you can see it. Like I love the 20-year anniversary package that they did for Shelton Benjamin, like giving him his props, basically letting niggas know, like, yeah, fuck what y'all talking about, Shelton the Hall of Famer, like,
absolutely.
And the crazy thing about Shelton Benjamin is like he didn't even have no like super innovative finisher, bro. His finisher was a T-bone suplex, bro. Like
fucking niggas up with that bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like the nigga didn't have like the like when you like you remember where you were the first time you saw the F5, you were like, what? You know what I'm saying?
You was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Yeah. So like the way, I mean, I remember the night Shelton Benjamin beat Triple H, and it was a big thing because it was like he beat Triple H. So like, yeah, that match with him and Shawn is a classic, man. Like, and that video package they had where they said like he's the prototype for everybody today is not a lie, bro.
It's not a lie. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that match is special. That match is something that's really like
Black history.
It has a chokehold on me.
Yes.
You feel me? Like because Shawn Michaels was my favorite. That's literally the person who got me into wrestling. Like Shawn Michaels, like, who the fuck is this guy? Because he wasn't this big guy. He wasn't, but he was the total package. He had the charisma. He looked good. His ring gear was always fire.
And I'm a Bret Hart guy, but that Shawn was killing them mother. Like Shawn had all the flavors of the
everything.
Like,
he had the total package. He could talk, everything.
Man.
And at that point in time, this 2005, this is Shawn. He's a different man now. He's not the asshole that he was, back in the day.
That heel run was fun in 05. I ain't gonna lie.
But no, don't get it. I'm talking about
at this particular moment. No, at this particular moment, he was not a heel yet.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah,
but I just want to say that little 4 months where he was a heel, like
when he was fucking with Hogan, that was the best.
Him and Angle, like Like, yeah, man.
But Sean was more like, I want to get these young guys over, and that's what I respected a lot about that time.
Sean is goated for that, man.
What was you about to say, Ant?
I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one since that was yours.
No, it's cool though.
No, I got one.
We got it.
No, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho in England on Raw.
Oh, ooh.
Hey, Shawn Michaels and Cena the night after that.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I also like Cena versus Sami Zayn when he debuted on the main roster. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And the fact when you think that Sammy did that with that torn rotator, like it's like, I'm trying to think of another one that comes to mind because it's so many. Not even being funny. CM Punk and Cena's last match they had with each other on Raw was great.
That was good.
It's so many matches, dog. Like, oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure there's a Jericho match I'm missing. There's a
there's a Seth Rollins match I'm probably missing. God. And I'm like, I'm really like, damn, I'm like drawing a blank.
There's a Roman match I'm definitely missing from like 2017 where he probably, I'm not gonna lie, the Roman, you probably wouldn't even think this, but like the match where Roman had with Sheamus where he won the title on Raw. That was a crazy ass man.
That was a crazy ass.
Yeah, because he actually
brutal. That was brutal, man.
Yeah, because he actually punched Vince. It was like, oh shit, like they really going all in on this. So
I also like the Roman versus Finn.
Yeah, Roman versus Finn. Whoa, Finn's roster debut, main roster.
Fuck that. Roman versus Finn when the Shield came back. Remember when he beat Lesnar, and the night after, Finn was like, I never lost the title, so Roman gave him a match. So Roman and Finn had the match, and then Braun Strowman came out.
Then
you heard the Shield music, and it was like, oh shit, like
that was a good one. Because Finn actually won that one because he ended up facing Brock, didn't he?
Nah, he didn't.
Or they didn't finish that match.
No, what happened was they finished the match, but as soon as because Roman went over, and
okay,
Braun came right after. This was right before Roman had to relinquish the shit because he had cancer.
Because of the leukemia.
Yeah.
Okay, because then after that's when Finn had the match versus Brock
at Rumble. Yeah.
Okay. Raw 30. Raw 30 is looking to be pretty cool. Like I'm looking forward to it.
Star-studded.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty star-studded. So we're gonna have pretty much a good loaded show about it next week about that. Plus, this is also go home week for Royal Rumble, so it's definitely gonna be a week. It's definitely gonna be something.
Yes.
And a lot of. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking like a lot of IWC talk about who's gonna pop up in the Rumble and everything and all that stuff. Look, let's just be clear. Cody Rhodes is probably gonna win this fucking thing on the men's side. Like
this is the thing. Like there are, in my opinion, 3 Rumble choices that you cannot go wrong with. 3. Okay. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn. Those are the 3. I feel like if they do anybody else, it's gonna be a mob because, like, fam, I promise y'all, knock on wood, Lord, please, Kodak boys, Lord Jesus, like, look, man. Do not push Austin Theory to the moon right now. Do not push some of these other guys. Like, and I love Bobby Lashley. I do. I'm not trying to sound anti-black right now, but, bruh, let somebody cook. You know what I'm saying? Like let somebody cook with this. It should be Cody because if I'm gonna say this, if based off his vignettes that are happening right now. It's if y'all haven't noticed, it's literally identical to when Triple H came back in 2002 at Madison Square. Same exact shit they're doing with him. And then he won that Rumble that year. So it wouldn't
he
surprise.
won the Rumble, beat Jericho at Mania.
Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if they do that with Cody. You know,
I mean, it's all in the cards at this point. Like honestly, like I can see I even if Cody didn't win the Rumble, I think Cody's still going to Mania. Still, I think they'll still find a way, because if Cody doesn't, this is what I see. Like this is what I see, and then I'll get to the women too, of course.
For sure.
But in a scenario, if Cody doesn't win the Rumble, then therefore I'm going to be like, okay, Roman's going to be defending the belt separately. Like this is going to be a night 1, night 2 situation.
I don't see. That's the thing, man. Like, I don't know how they're in such a bind with that. I don't know how you find a way to,
because they kind of already doing that with the Usos right now.
Yeah, and people didn't notice that. People didn't notice that at first.
Like a test run, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like to me too.
People didn't notice that at first because they kept on saying the undisputed titles. I'm like, no, it's Raw, and then it's gonna be the SmackDown. Just they finna split them. So to me, since we talking about Raw 30, it would not surprise me if Judgment Day ends up winning due to chicanery or whatever, because you gotta think about it. The Usos' longest reigns with the SmackDown titles, so that would make sense for them to probably hold those until Mania. Now, it's weird because this year
you got this whole ass tournament going on.
No, you good, G. No, you good. So you got this whole shit with them, right? Then on the flip side with the championship with Roman, it's like, bro, you got all this shit, and then it's like, then the Rock's name is thrown out there. Then you got all this shit. All right, this is my dream booking, right? This is my dream booking that they should do. To me, this is Larricon as Earl calls me. Like, I mean, as a Earl and Van Gogh. This is my dream scenario. Somehow, some way, find a way to take the title off of Roman, the WWE title, right? Before Mania, take it off of Roman, right? Have an elimination chamber match for the new champion. Whoever somehow, some way set that match up to where there's some bullshit that happens, that's who Cody faces for the WWE championship. All right. For the Universal title, I'm not lying when I say Sami Zayn versus Roman. This is what you do. Don't say a fucking thing the entire time, right? During the match, have The Rock come out and do a run-in, because The Rock doing a run-in at this Mania would be this generation's version of when Stone Cold did the run-in for Mankind against The Rock in 99, right? The crowd would fucking lose their shit if they heard The Rock's music, right? Have Rock cost Roman the championship. Tell Roman, hey, like how he did with Cena, hey, next year, WrestleMania 40 in Philly, where I helped you win the Rumble in Philly, where there's a Rocky statue in Philly. Let this be it. Me and you in Philly.
For the head of the table.
Okay. That's my dream scenario booking, where no one's fucked up. And it makes sense to where Roman doesn't have to do double duty and everybody ends up happy. Now, I know they're not listening to me, but that's just my, that's just my.
And I mean, that's not a crazy type of thing, right?
Yeah, it's not crackpot theory, but
it's not crackpot theory. You know what I'm saying? Because even I, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've even thought, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard me even talk about mine before. Like right now, I was just doing this is the night 1, night 2 thing. Like, even I feel like that's a little weird, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, so we gonna do it this way. Okay, kind of strange. And then, like, you put in the elimination chamber. Now, my take on the elimination chamber, I felt like this was gonna be a mid-carder probably type of elimination chamber, this is where Austin Theory is probably going to be putting up the U.S. championship, or Gunther is going to put up the Intercontinental title.
And I hate it because, don't get me wrong, like, that is the perfect way to get the IC title off Gunther. However, I also feel like, okay, boom, So let's say you have Cody win the Rumble, right? Mm-hmm. For example, let's say you have Cody win the Rumble. If you, because you know the way they used to do it in the past was the Rumble winner go. I mean, chooses,
or they chooses which
and then with the chamber match is for the number one contender for that other brand's Mania. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like if you have either Sammy or Cody win the Rumble, then whoever, so like if Cody wins the Rumble, right, you could have Sammy win the Elimination Chamber, right? Or if Sammy wins the Rumble, you could have Cody win the Chamber because Cody's so headstrong on
getting that championship.
Yeah, but I just don't know because Cody don't want the Universal title. He wants the WWE title.
So Ant's been saying the same thing.
Because really the Universal title is just big gold when you think about it. So it's like
that's Finn's title. That's what when I look at it, that's Finn's title.
Finn. That's Finn and KO. To me,
Finn or KO.
You know what I'm saying? So
and you can even really is Roman. It's Roman.
It's Roman. There's a statue of Roman. Just
definitely Roman's title.
It's Roman's title.
Like behind his back and shit.
Cody want to bring back that Wayne Eagle. That's why.
Ball. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. They finna bring back the Wayne Eagle, run the merch up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that was my thing was oh my god.
This is the most unpredictable Rumble.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable, and I love it. That's the thing about it. I love how unpredictable it's making WrestleMania.
Yes. Even with the women's, that's kind of unpredictable too when you look at it.
Oh, bro, listen. Somebody said.
Go ahead.
No, I was say somebody said it, but bro, no lie, 2022 really was the wildest year in pro wrestling history when you think about it. Like, and so now we're in this uncharted territory. It's like, are we going to get the sale announcement at Mania? Are we going to get, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like they making Mania as a selling point. I honestly feel like Mania is a selling point. They probably won't complete this sale until like the end of this year.
I hope
quarter 24.
Unless they
quarter 24.
Yeah, because unless like Comcast hops out the gate and it's like, the bag now. You know what I'm saying? And but I mean, I think they want to let the offer stack up first.
I mean, regardless, somebody's gonna buy that motherfucker, and I hope niggas ain't thinking it's gonna be Tony Khan because they got the game. It's fucked up if they think this man about to buy that shit.
I say like this, honestly, if you want it, let's
dweeb.
Let's go with fucking logic here. Like seriously, like the Khans and the Saudis. I'm sorry, we keeping that. I'm keeping that. Like, and y'all in this Saudi shit, please, like
so y'all skipped last week. And man, I salute you brothers for taking care of yourselves and taking a week off.
Sure.
But brother, let me tell you something. Just the pure hilarity.
Oh my
God. Fam, y'all know how we come up, man. We had basic cable and shit. But if you had, I will say I had DirecTV, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was privileged. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And on DirecTV,
I had it for a hot minute.
DirecTV, Dish, some of your cable stations. There are these stations and shows like MSNBC, CSNBC, NBC, all them shit. It's all C-SPAN. It's all about money, investments, stocks, bonds, trades, NASDAQ, Dow, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the motherfuckers are gonna miss the chance to be the ones to announce the sale? Like, y'all are getting your information from a motherfucker named Kermit on Reddit. Like, what the fuck? And that's like
the craziest. I can't believe
the uproar. Yeah, go ahead.
The craziest part, these goddamn journalists, these wrestling journalists.
That's what I was gonna
say. These motherfuckers was running with that shit. Like, what are y'all doing?
That was like the darkest day in journalistic history because it's like, bruh, you motherfuckers are like, y'all don't know what the definition of a journalist is because a journalist does their research. A journalist has integrity. A journalist is not gonna hop out there because I'm sitting there. I'm like, bruh, as much as I fucking hate Meltzer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all notice Meltzer ain't say shit. Nope. Y'all notice like the big time guys. Salute to Stat Guy Greg, the Ringer. Nobody was really saying this shit, and it's like, bro,
Sean Ross Sapp was like, nigga, I ain't saying
motherfucking thing.
I ain't saying shit.
Sean said, y'all ain't finna wrestle Inc. me, but
it was people. It was people even around him though that was just, and they were doing the.
I know. I see.
They were doing the grasping for straws shit,
right?
My God, what I'm hearing right now, like.
Cassidy Haynes, dog. Cassidy Haynes was the main one. He tried to double down on it, like it's a done deal. Like I'm gonna stand by this. Like you fucking idiot.
Now it was another dude, man. I'm trying to remember his name. White dude, obviously, but like he was. His name was like Sean something. I can't remember his name, but like
I think it's for the Zone or something like that.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah,
he was
like, no, I'm hearing my sources, and then they try to triple down like, oh, well, that's what they were talking about in NXT. I was like, the motherfuckers in NXT are QAnon, bro. You fucking trusting these motherfuckers, bro? Like put your Kufi on, man. Use your mind.
Like that shit. Fucking Raj Giri talking about Triple H about to be gone, and he's looking like a fucking idiot again. Like, bro, what is wrong with y'all, man? Like this.
Then they saying Vince gonna insert himself back into creative and everything. I'm just
not.
Like, can you not? Do y'all not understand the art? Of
all
like
these,
trying to make
hold on. I'm gonna say this though, not being funny, real shit.
Yeah.
I will say, if WWE sells soon, it's because Vince is trying to get it done while he still can before more shit comes up where he can't and they kick him off the board again. I will say that because that's possible. That's very possible. We'll talk about that.
This shit,
we'll get that.
Shit,
but
we'll get there.
But man. Like my man Winston said, dog, like Nick Khan is one of the coolest motherfuckers ever, bro. Because Nick Khan just sitting there in his office like Nick, like, bro, I got a meeting with the mouse tomorrow, bro. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? The Saudis, nigga. Like, bro,
I'm like you and like you really think, okay, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this shit. Because
we here.
when we were just last over there, like it was literally missile threats, like while we were fucking over there. You really think we gonna sit up here and sell the company to this shit and to an idea where they're gonna be over here multiple times throughout a year where that type of shit happens? Like
number one, and then number two, think about all the sponsorships you're gonna be losing. Make-A-Wish is gone.
Make-A-Wish,
bro. They already want to lose your sponsorships now because of your owner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
imagine you doubling down, like, and that was the funny thing because, like,
and here's another thing too. These fear-mongering motherfuckers. Dear God, if they sell it to
that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, what's that white girl's name? Jessie the Buckeye. She's like, oh my God. Think about the LGBTQ. Think about all this. Think about these people. Like, bruh.
But y'all never gave a fuck about WWE. But now all of a sudden, here you go. Like,
y'all spent all day about this. Now y'all concerned for Sami Zayn. Now y'all concerned for Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And then, like, man, other podcasts out there talking about some dear God. Like, you the fucking shade room of wrestling, bro. What the fuck are you doing, man? Like,
the one that you talking about, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And all I'm gonna say is when I seen my homeboy block them, I was like, yeah, I ain't even mad at you, bro.
Yeah. That's what needs to happen. Honestly.
Hey, look, man, mute and block 2023, bro.
Oh, that's all I've been doing.
That's all I do, bro.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
Once I seen Dog talking about some top flight is better than Usos right now, better than the I block
them.
Like,
it's like, bro.
All right,
like, bro. When I see them, bro, when I see them do that shit, I'm like, bro. Get off your knees, nigga.
Get off your knees. Get out the motherfucking spaces, nigga. Run in your mouth. Go get a goddamn job, nigga. That's what you need to
do. Go get a job. 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 Indeed.com.
Come on, nigga.
Go get a shower.
Indeed. Glassdoor, nigga. Find a job off Twitter, nigga.
Like, go get scanned for CTE and go get a fucking job, dog, because you was saying some bullshit.
Nigga, Find God.
I heard FedEx hiring, bro. I heard like, Chick-fil-A hiring, bro. You get off on Sundays, bro.
It's absolutely insane. And, you know, I'm glad right now that you brought up Nick Khan because now we can sit over here and tap into a few news items for sure.
Let's go.
I'm gonna start this off with it's very somber, very unfortunate that the passing of Jay Briscoe this past week.
Yeah, man.
Really just out of nowhere. Many condolences goes out to his family, especially his brother Mark.
Yeah, man.
It's very unfortunate, and his daughters, they were injured in a car accident too, that took his life. But look, some good news out of it is that his daughter, they thought she was going to probably end up paralyzed, but she has feeling back in her lower extremities now, so that's great. But we've been seeing like the many tributes to him, like people were wearing the
J
armbands. J armbands. KO wore one last night.
Yeah.
Definitely rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. I mean, too many very controversial groups here, you know what I'm saying?
But that's not the time for that.
That's not the time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just
one of the greatest.
He had one of the best reputations ever.
Oh, let me tell you something, Ant. Let me tell you this, bro. I literally just thought about this. For these new younger kids, like the generations under us, this is their Dudley boys, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When you think about it, this is their Dudley boys, bro. Like this is their shit. So it's like, I mean, he was literally like the Bubba Ray of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to give a big shout out to the Triple H regime, because and that's how I know Triple H is in control, because by them stopping NXT and changing because it was supposed to be a funeral skit, but they changed it on the fly, and for them to be that self-aware and not even try to play the but we know about it in time shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that you could have played. Like, I really respect them for getting to that, man.
And the fact that they acknowledged.
Yes, what I'm saying. They stopped the show.
You know what I'm saying? They stopped the show and was just like, we got some really unfortunate news and everything. So it really made waves throughout the whole community, and then just everybody had something great to say about Jay. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand, like, top talent in WWE right now, these are ROH guys. A lot of them are ROH guys, so they have a whole lot of history with the Briscoes. You know what I'm saying?
Because
outside of
their big connection,
even on the AEW, the connections and everything.
Well, the connection too is, one of the main bookers back in the day for Ring of Honor was Gabe Spokowski. Yeah. So so all the top guys, like, I mean, even though he's a new, like, Finn, Kevin, Seth, these are all Gabe guys. Like you said, like WWE now, I mean, even when you think about it, AJ Styles was Ring of Honor at one point. It's really like, so you gotta salute the fact that they embraced Ring of Honor the way they did, and the fact that they acknowledge, like, look, like, we know we ain't, because business wise, they don't have to acknowledge Ring of Honor at all.
No,
but the fact that they acknowledge who Jay Briscoe is, despite the fact that AEW has the library and all that shit, like, they still that's a class act move. And I just felt bad for Booker T, because you could just see in his face, he's just like, fuck, man, like, because no one ever wants to be there when you have to break that kind of news, and then the show must go on. You know what I'm saying? So that was unfortunate. Thing,
very, very unfortunate. Yeah, so definitely rest in peace to Jay Briscoe,
and prayers up for his loved ones and family.
Man. Yeah, and I believe they have like a GoFundMe and everything.
Oh, it last I checked, brother, I think it like they superseded the goal, which is really good.
Okay.
I think, because I know Kevin Owens made a significant donation. I think Kufi made a donation. So they're doing the right thing, man. So hold Mark down, man, because it sucks when you lose somebody, and especially when somebody looks just like you, man. So man. So
Jesus Christ. I will say this though, I felt bad for AEW because they tried to do a tribute for him, and
Warner HBO Discovery shut that down.
That's fucked up.
I mean, and this is the fucked up thing though. Like, all right, see, this is the type of stuff you have to check before you just do shit. Like, and I'm not saying that Warner Brothers Discovery, who they have their own bevy of issues that they're dealing with everything, but you have to understand, like, all right, these are the type of things that you have to negotiate with the company when you know, because you have to have the quote unquote, cachet to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, like we know how we feel about like Hogan and Flair, say some of these bigots and racists stuff like that. But at the same time, right, like it's still Vince, so Vince is gonna do whatever, or Triple H in this case. So I feel like with Ring of Honor, it just feels like Tony Khan was just so quick to just buy it, but it's like, bruh, they bought the AEW product because of how clean cut the Bucks and Omega and Cody were. Like, they didn't buy into indie wrestling.
No, so they didn't.
And that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, Ring of Honor is still core indie wrestling. And core indie wrestling, some wild shit happens. So it's like, you have to make sure you can get that pass. And I mean,
because you could. No, I'm sorry. Go.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be real interesting when them negotiations come up.
Oh yeah, this year is critical for them, and I'll get to that. But I was just gonna say that when it comes to like the Briscoes, you can kind of see that they probably were not actually racist guys for real, because you look at the outpouring from people that look like us,
everybody
that came to the forefront, like, yo, like they love Mark and Jay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what happened to cause HBO Discovery to say no, which was, yes, even though it was a character thing, it was still wrong, you know what I'm saying, on the basis of like it offended a group of people. So no matter if they were tweets, no matter if it was a promo, all of that, I mean, it was wrong. But at the same time, it's like, damn, you kind of wish there was a little bit of a little bit more acknowledgement there, 10 bell salute type situation or whatever. But even still, people were still able to recognize and give their condolences still. So
I just hate the fact that when he bought Ring of Honor, he didn't have a TV deal in place, bro. Like, this is the type of shit you have to, like, you can't just sit there and say, oh, I'm just gonna buy them and then not have a thing for it, bro. Like, no, you need, like, it should be no reason.
It was an impulse buy. It was an
impulse buy, but it should be no
impulse buy. For one, he's trying to one up WWE.
Yeah, and that's trying to one up by having that archive. And then the thing is, like, you're trying to sell the Honor Club, and like, you're not selling up, but the Honor Club has no matches before 2010. I'm not trying to watch anything after. Like, why would I not try to watch like old Punk, old Samoa Joe, old Brian
Nigel
Danielson,
McGuinness, like
Nigel McGuinness? Like, why would I not want to watch those things? Like what? Man. What the fuck? And you want to charge $10 for that shit with no TV deal? And then at the same time, you have to fix AEW to make it look fucking great for HBO Discovery this year. Because if not, y'all gonna be over here looking around shopping for a fucking deal like Impact was a few years ago.
Yeah, and then it's just like, bro, y'all can't, not y'all, but people can't tell me there shouldn't have been no fucking way that they couldn't have Ring of Honor even if it was one of those like you have to DVR it type shit. Like, there should be no fucking reason why Ring of Honor should not be on Wednesday nights after Dynamite,
or it should be taking Rampage's slot,
or on True TV. Not even on don't even give them TNT or TBS, but put them niggas on True TV. Fuck it, put them niggas on a fucking random ass channel. Like, they don't have to be on the main tube with a real money coming through. Put them niggas on it, bro. Put them niggas on at 11 o'clock at night. And it's like, all right, nerds, y'all really want to watch this shit? Stay up and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
it's basically they don't have the business acumen of a guy that we should be talking about right now, who is Nick Khan.
Man. Nick laughing that shit off, man, was hilarious. Nick was like, "Oh, I heard him." Mm-hmm.
Listen, man. This segment with Bill Simmons is by far the biggest culmination of what we all know and understand, and how it's out there now. What they think of AEW, literally, like it was so simple. Nick Khan said, "Well, does it look good to you right now?" Bill Simmons says, "No, not really." Well, there you have it, and that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Then another segue over to how people view Tony Khan. He didn't even say his name. That's for one. So that lets you know that inside these rooms, they're pretty much saying, "Yo, shut the fuck up. Where's your dad?"
Right. Where's Shad, motherfucker?
Where's Shad? Yeah. Like Shad, like undeniable praise for Shad Khan. Mm-hmm. Like undeniable respect and all that shit.
Go Jaguars, man! Like
like the Jags. Shout out to the Jaguars. Duval in this
Duval. Yep.
You literally can tell that people don't respect Tony Khan at all in these business spaces.
No, hell no, bruh. They don't.
Why would I? His love language is hugs. Why would I, bro? Like, I'm not finna. Like, come on, man.
He called that man. He called, and like Nick Khan is like a couple years older than him. He's like, yeah, he's a good kid. Like, kid. Nigga, what?
A good kid.
Here's the funny thing that nobody is talking about, bruh. Like, let's really look into this, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of the people in AEW signed 4-year contracts before the 7 years of slave contracts came out. They signed the 4-year contracts, right? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of contracts coming up in the world of professional wrestling right now. Jay White's about to be a free agent. Kota Ibushi is a free agent at the end of this month. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not some of the top guys, but some of the because the best thing about AEW is the mid card, and I'm pretty sure a lot of those guys are going to be coming up soon. So it's like, bruh, you can keep living up this high horse, but you're gonna lose talent because of how you like. Fucking Dragon Lee literally said to himself, like, "Look, bruh, you signed my brother. You ain't doing shit with him.
Nothing.
You signed Bandito, ain't doing shit with him.
Nothing.
Andrade trying to get freed by his white wife as we speak. Like, bruh, I'm not trying to go over there. Let me go NXT, get a bigger contract, speak English, you know what I'm saying? Like Dave Chappelle voice, speak English, you know what I'm saying? Learn some shit talking. And then
literally try to put me through a Rey Mysterio type package.
So, and I guarantee you by this time next year, we'll be talking about Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee and the passing of the torch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn sure ain't passing that bitch to Dom.
Nope. And that's okay because Dom is his own.
Dom is thriving right now because he needs to be
away from his
father and not like his father. Now, I don't agree with them dressing like flamboyant Grape Street Crips, but you know what I'm saying?
Dress better than Hit Row.
I mean, that's not hard to do, man. Like,
it's not that hard to do, but I'm gonna tell y'all because I was at the show last night, so I'm gonna talk to y'all about that.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, look, I'll get to them. I'll get to them in a second. But, oh brother. Yeah. Man. But like you were saying, like it is a lot of people come off the books. I forgot somebody just came over from New Japan to NXT.
Carl Fredericks.
Carl Fredericks showed up at an NXT house show a few nights ago.
Spooky for Zion Quinn right now.
So
it is spooky for Zion Quinn.
It's hey, about to get real.
It's spooky for Zion. It's spooky for Quincy and his burner account.
Oh yeah,
Quincy gotta go. He gotta go. You gotta go, bro.
Hey man,
you gotta go.
Book gonna have the biggest Kool-Aid smile you ever seen in your goddamn life that episode,
bro.
He gonna be smiling harder than when Roxanne won, bro. Like that motherfucker.
Literally, cheek to cheek, bro.
Cheek to cheek, bro.
So yeah, like we got a lot of people coming off books. This shit, 2024 is just, and that's why I say AEW, y'all better not fuck around this year. Because y'all got EVPs coming off the books.
And they ain't signed. That's a big telltale sign to me that they ain't even signed. I mean, and I know, and the reason I know they scared because they holding Punk hostage. Like they
and that's the next part. Like literally, and that's the next. Tony Khan reportedly has put CM Punk on ice. Like you're not getting released. So Punk and let me be frank. Punk probably doesn't feel like a hostage right now. Punk is probably loving this shit because like you have to pay me during this whole thing,
or I will
you have
sue
to
the
pay
shit
me.
out of you.
I'll sue the fuck out of
you.
Like I'm not coming to work. I'm not doing this shit.
And I mean, he's already hurt anyway. So it's like, so this is just like, this is like your job telling you that when you go on leave, you still get paid. It's like, oh, nigga, what? I get the kick ups. Nigga, I'm gonna be watching Hulu all day. Nigga, let's go.
Like literally, like he's having a fucking ball. He's over here doing MMA announcing right now, talking shit about what the fuck happened.
Like,
and
my hand hurts. You know, like this motherfucker's tripping, dog.
Bro, nigga CM Punk died for Larry's respect, bro. Man said, "Nah, bro, I got you, Larry. We ain't gonna fight. They gonna fuck us over like this." That is some white people ass shit, bro. Like, yo, like, fuck them. Like, you attacking me, like you attack my dog, bro. I'm gonna fucking kill you now because you attack Larry, bro.
That man seeing Ray can use whatever MMA skills he had.
Crying, laughing at like Kenny Omega being like the adult in the situation. Like, come on,
yeah. They said they said Kenny picked up the dog and took the dog out the room.
They got bit.
While he was getting bit, while he getting bit by Ace Steel, and then Nick Jackson laying on the floor, knocked the fuck out from a chair shot.
Hey,
listen, that dark side of the ring, is gonna be
the
crazy.
Funniest thing on the timeline has been like, bro, yeah, man, Punk really whooped them niggas' asses, dog. Cause like the way they been doing shit, like he told ass up.
Yeah, they got toe up, bro. They got
I need this Punk episode on Broken Skull Sessions. Like,
let me ask y'all. All right, since you asked that, let me ask y'all a question. Let's be real. How would y'all feel about Punk coming back to the E?
It is what it is, honestly.
You know,
I mean, I know it's gonna be a money play, but it is what it is. It's like it's a money play. I don't care. He get his ass whooped by Roman, set him on wherever he got to go, and that'll be it.
All right, this is because AJ, you think about it. This is where I'm at with it. All right,
go ahead,
bro. Him coming back, bro. Just treat him like Goldberg, bro.
Yeah,
pop up, talk to who you cool with. Don't talk to who you not cool with. You know what I'm saying? He give him his own little locker room in the side. He pops up for his appearances, and then he dips. Like, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Punk has realized during his AEW run, like, I need to work a limited schedule anyway because my body cannot handle this shit.
Mm-mm.
So, fuck it. Like, only matches I really see him doing is Roman for so many reasons, Seth Rollins for so many reasons, and then I could see him, you know, maybe with somebody, you know, because he's gonna have that feud where he has to, you know, put himself over. So he probably have like a feud with like a non-title, you know, Austin Theory or somebody like that he can rip on the mic and shit like that. But, bruh, he ain't finna beat it. It's not like people say it, and I get their disdain for CM Punk, but let's keep it a buck, bruh. The only reason Tony Khan is doing this shit and holding him hostage because Tony Khan is saying to himself, I'd be damned if you get the WrestleMania night after WrestleMania pop. I'd be damned if you get that pop. I'd be damned if you get the Royal Rumble. We just show you in the crowd type shit. I'd be damned if you get the, you know, he's doing everything he can to hold up. But it's like, Tony, no matter when you choose to let this man go, bruh, if he comes to the E, that pop is gonna be insane. You can love him, you can hate him, but the neckbeards, when they hear Cult of Personality in the WWE again, it's gonna be worse than Chicago.
Well, they gonna flip.
What?
Quick. They gonna flip very
grown man.
Instantly.
Listen, man. When Cody came back at Mania last year, and he kept the music, like he
was literally the American Nightmare.
Yeah,
when like he came. That's when people bought in. They was like, okay, Cody's for real.
And I know he said, I know this guy I'm about to say has his feelings about Vince. But bruh, when FTR pops back up in WWE with that 80s ass, beat ass theme they got, them neckbeards gonna lose their shit night after Mania or whenever they do it. Like, fam. Like, but these are guys that like, bruh, like, what you gonna do?
Also, I want Punk to come back because I want him to get cooked on the mic by LA Knight.
Oh my God.
LA Knight.
Oh my God.
LA Knight be cooking the nigga on the mic, bro. Bray's been getting cooked.
See, how I feel is kind of like how you are, Larry. Like, give him a Goldberg. I want a Goldberg package type deal. Where he only comes back to fight, big matches, like Roman, Seth,
Cena. I didn't even say Cena.
Now, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Now, because I'm just gonna say, sooner or later they're gonna get tired of paying Punk, and they're gonna have to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
That money drying up a little bit too.
Philadelphia next year. Just keep your eyes open.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Like, but I see that if Punk returns back to the E, I think all of that is gonna lead to an end of like the end of the era type deal, like what they did with Hunter and Taker.
Oh yeah,
at WrestleMania, and that's gonna be Cena versus Punk.
Or
that's the end of the era.
Or
right,
I got a better one for you. Cena, Punk, Orton.
Or that. Like yeah.
And
like,
to me, and I'm sorry to the guys that are wrestling right now. I know that where we're at with it, like this is like we're at the end, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, bruh, like that could be, or you could even do a fatal 4-way. I'm not being funny. Like, I'm not trying to just fantasy book here, but you could do a fatal 4-way, put Edge in it, and I'm gonna say it. Let that be Cena's 17th. Let that be Cena's 17th, where he finally gets over.
Breaks Flair.
But look, he beats his 3 best rivals: Edge, Punk,
and Orton. Yeah. Yeah, I think because, and then like goes back to like my end of the eras type thing. I think that's the best way to send off both Punk and Cena, and then you just tap them for the Hall of Fame right after that.
And then and that's including Edge and Orton, because Orton's so banged up, he probably only has a few matches. Once he's if he's able to heal, he's only got so many more he can do. And I think with Edge is even at his retirement. You know what I'm saying? Soon, probably next year type shit at 40. So they need to. I mean, even if it ain't even got to be a single. Or if they don't do the singles or triple threat, it could even be one last time. Rated RKO versus Punk and Cena. Can they coexist? Can they trust each other? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, we haven't had a non-celebrity like tag match. Because think about it, the first WrestleMania was headlined by a tag team match, right? So imagine if they give these guys like a chance to put on a 30-35 minute classic tag team match. No titles, just go out there. We're the best of our generation. This is our last,
last hoorah.
Hoorah, you know what I'm saying? And it's in Philly. And it's like, it's 40, you know what I'm saying? So it's anniversary mania. Like, yeah, man, like they got those 4 guys. It's time for them to go. I mean, Brock is in that category to a certain degree, but Brock is in great shape. So Brock got a couple.
Brock is in a different. He's in a different category. It's Brock. Brock is by himself. Like, honestly, it's kind of like I put Brock in that Goldberg type.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like Brock is ready to go for like SummerSlam and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
I can't wait for Brock to pop up in the Rumble and eliminate Lashley, so they can go ahead and set that up for me.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and get him and Lashley Part 3 set up. But I feel like they're gonna do Gunther Brock at WrestleMania.
But see, who is gonna take who? All right, no one has an answer. Who's taking the title off of Gunther? There's only 2 as of this time. There are only 2 right answers, in my opinion.
Okay, so I'm gonna say before Larry says those 2. What did you say, Ant?
Sheamus or Drew?
Sheamus or Drew? I say Ricochet.
Nope. And listen, y'all have great choices because Ricochet, the underdog. I love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Shane. Only reason why I think Drew logistically would make sense because you give Drew a win at Mania and it's for the workers' belt, so that would make sense. For me, the two people who need the IC title and can take it to another level, well, three. I'm sorry, I said two, but three. Santos.
Okay, yeah, Santos is one of mine,
and especially considering that they are doing Imperium versus Legado, that could lead into a feud for that. So, hey man, international wars, I'm all down for it. I'm Team Lucha, you feel me? But shout out to Tracksuit Mafia, you know what I'm saying?
Tracksuit Mafia, yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Santos, the boy, the guy, LA Knight.
Okay.
And the reason I say LA Knight, because just him with the championship, a real one, and the shit talking he would get off with the IC title would be insane. And I do think he needs to be rewarded for carrying this Brave feud like this.
Yeah.
And lastly, because I just don't know what they're doing with him because they got this nigga looking like Superman every fucking week. Solo Sikoa. Like I think those guys deserve it. I think Ricochet is good without the belt, and I think Drew and Sheamus are good without belts. But those three need their first WWE main roster run with something, and I think that's who. And Solo and Gunna would be. Oh my god. Oh man, just the brutality in that match would be.
It would be up there with like Gunther and Sheamus. It would be definitely up there. Like,
and then another thing that's funny is, I guess we're talking about free agency season. Hey man, Tama Tonga and Hikuleo free agents, man. Solo might start his own set, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might see at one of these like Saudi shows or something.
And look, Tama and Roman went back and forth on Twitter some years ago.
That's what I'm saying. So you might because if you notice they protecting Solo. So Solo might start his own set, or you might see it to where Roman gets fed up with the Usos and Solo don't like the disrespect. So you can see a variation of them in a 6-man tag match, and that shit gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told my friend Jim, she's Samoan. I said, like, we've never seen a Samoan on Samoan feud with multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this would be the chance to, like, I would love to see Usos versus them in the tag, but nah, put Roman in this shit, put Solo in this shit. Like, let's, because if you take the titles off Roman, I don't need him immediately going back for the titles. Have him feud with the bloodline.
Like,
feud with his family.
Because you could do that, and then you run those up for months. Because he's gonna be part-time after that anyway. Run those up, and that leads you to Rock. You know what I'm saying? That leads you to Rocking next year. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Rock ain't ready right now. Dwayne, he not, man.
He's taking major losses this, like he's taking some major losses, and I don't think he's like mentally
he ain't there.
I don't think he's there right now.
And he got other roles he needs to do. He's XFL, bro. You know what I'm saying?
XFL is literally about to start. It's not. I think it's time to leave the Rock part off the table for right now.
Yeah.
But like what you were saying, Samoan on Samoan type situation. Like I think the head of the table is bigger than the titles now.
Exactly. Like, he don't even need the belts no more, bro.
He don't need the belts. Like the head of the table is bigger than being a champion. Like you've dominated that. Like that's not important to me no more.
All right, and I'm gonna be real with you because this is gonna be their third Rumble match, because the first Rumble match, KO and Roman. The first Rumble match was when
KO was champ.
Yeah, he had Jericho. Second one was during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
which was good.
Great match. I just terrible finish.
Terrible timing.
Terrible timing.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, like Roman is so over, dog. And especially after SmackDown last night, bro. Like, fam, if Sammy cost that nigga the title, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. Fam, he's been champion for 900, like almost 900 days
since 2020. Since 2020,
almost 900 days, yeah.
Almost 900 days.
He almost at a thou wow, bro. Like I don't need him to get to 1,000 days, bro.
And I don't think, and nobody else is going to reach that again unless you are a generational talent like Roman. That's the only way you're going to get
the
that.
only
reach that
way
pinnacle again.
He can get to 1,000 is if they pull like an angle where he takes some time off and they run like an interim belt, but he keeps the main belt type shit.
And I really don't want that.
And that's
AEW shit.
That's some exactly. Yeah. So yeah, nah, bruh. So
and yeah, like I think that would be really, really great to do, like post titles, because again, and then like, you know, because you still have SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to make something huge for that. You know what I'm saying? Cody's going to be off doing his own thing. Like, honestly, I feel like when Cody gets these titles or gets the title,
he getting something.
Him and Seth are going to do their series over. They're going to do that. They're going to do that. They're going to do that. They got it. You have to do the three.
That's why I said
three series of 3.
Yeah, that's why I said if Seth won the Rumble, I wouldn't be mad, because I feel like now more than ever is the time to pull the Seth and Roman trigger. You know what I'm saying? As far as like they've never had a Mania match, and it needs to happen. Like, it's too much history, it's too much, you know, and while they're still active, while Roman is still there, like, I think it needs to happen. But to that point though, you're right. Like, in the words of Jamie Foxx and Denzel Washington, I'm leaving with something. I'm leaving with something.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like, I wouldn't be like, cause fam, the motherfucker's probably gonna be on the cover of 2K23.
Actually, I think Cena's getting it. Cena's getting the cover, and I think we're gonna get the Cena showcase because so I don't know if you was looking at the tweet, Austin Theory's tweet yesterday.
Well, I know they filmed the video. Something. I know they filmed. Something.
Okay, so they filmed. Austin Theory was like, okay, I'm gonna try to see, like, you can't keep ducking me, basically, something like that. So he picked up a chair and he was inside of a training facility, and he was swinging the chair around and was like, do any of y'all see him? So basically he's saying, like, you can't see me. So basically he's like, I'm swinging the chair at Cena. So yeah, I think Cena's getting the cover in the Cena showcase.
Now I'm gonna say this: he's one of the people who has a lengthy career, and that's like us getting the Jordan showcases and stuff like that. Personally, if they're able to work out a deal, I would not be surprised with 2K24 if we had a Kobe showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because of, you know, it's one of the guys you can actually do a showcase work. Hold on 1 second. Gotta hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Thinking about that. No,
but
straight, bro.
But I was gonna say, is that for the game, or do we think that it's gonna be for Mania? Because it's
the game. No, that's for the game.
I feel it could be both. I feel
it could be both.
Because okay, it could be both. It could be both.
I think it could be both.
Especially if
Logan.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, not Logan, but especially if Austin Theory is still champion going into WrestleMania. If he's still U.S. champion, because you're going against basically the greatest U.S. champion of all time.
Does he need the championship for that?
I mean,
because here's the thing, like, is Cena gonna stick around to defend that championship?
That's the thing. That's the thing about it. I feel like Cena would just drop it. He would just be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna vacate it." You know, I can't stay. But again, that's something silly. No,
that's what I'm
Austin
saying.
Theory does not need the title, though. He doesn't need it.
I think,
but you want to keep it important. So that's why I think Elimination Chamber could possibly be a mid-carder type title defense. Roman's not defending them titles in the fucking Elimination Chamber.
Oh, fuck no. It's gonna be a contender for him. Like, no.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing, right? Okay. All right. In a perfect, well, because the fucked up thing is, like, if you keep the title on Theory, you have this situation with Cena, right?
Right.
Mhm.
If you put the title on Bobby Lashley and Brock does not need no damn title under any circumstances.
They really don't.
And it's like, if you put it on Seth, yes, Seth has done well. Like his IC title reign was amazing. Like some of the matches he was having with Finn and Ziggler, and he's proven himself with that, right? But it's also like, all right, bro, we can't just drop the title like this either. You know what I'm saying? So
now this is the other thing. This is the other thing that some people probably just like, it's so fucking simple. What if Austin Theory just beats Cena?
I think that, and that's the thing about it. I think they. I mean,
I can see that.
I can totally see it. I can totally see him just beating Cena, bro. Listen, and that's okay with me. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Listen, because if he's not, like, who else is he gonna face? You feel me? Like,
Logan Paul.
No, I'm talking about Austin Theory.
Austin Theory. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Who else is he gonna face? And no disrespect, because I love this guy. No disrespect, because I love this guy. But if you tell me Austin Theory or Johnny Gargano, I'm taking Cena or Gargano. I'm taking Cena for the Mania match.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it's what it is. So I don't know, man. Like, I mean, only way I could see something crazy happening with the U.S. title is if, like you said, a chamber is for the title, and then they end up taking that title off and giving it toward the mid card because they've got the WWE title back in the fold or something.
Yeah.
But this is the great thing about WrestleMania season, because you don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, and it's like, this has been the most unpredictable one. So
very,
hey man,
very, and I like I said, I don't want to leave. Of course, the women, like my pick for the Rumble. My pick for the Rumble is Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley's winning the Rumble.
Not bad, but I think I know my choice. But I'm gonna let
because they had to shelve Rhea Ripley versus Bianca because she got hurt. So I think Rhea Ripley's gonna win the Rumble. There is this theory that we've had, and we've talked about it with Corey, and when we talked about Bianca saying that she possibly could be the woman's Undertaker of this WrestleMania shit, where she doesn't lose at Mania.
Yep.
If they want to do that, fine. You know what I'm saying? Then it's just like she needs a contender let's see. Unless she loses it before WrestleMania or something like that, I can see that. Because my thing is that we have to shift the trajectory for Bianca to finally face Charlotte, because she has to beat all the horsewomen. She has to.
Yes.
She got to beat all of them.
But I'm going to cut you off respectfully to say I don't need her to win the Rumble again to do this. Because I don't want her to drop the title to Alexa Bliss and then win the Rumble just to go face Charlotte. Like,
no.
And I was going to ask this question earlier because we were talking about the Rumble, because you said that's your prediction. So I think it needs to be somebody from SmackDown. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like, honestly, I still feel like you can do Bianca and Rhea this year. And then you could just, if you want to move Rhea to SmackDown, you know what I'm saying? Or do a swap or something, you could do that. But I do think Bianca and Rhea is the match you run this year, because of just, it was supposed to happen. Rhea got hurt. And then that's the match you run. Because I'm not trying to see, because I feel like whoever wins should be challenging Charlotte. And I think Bianca has enough people on Raw. I do think that Rhea should be the one to take it off of Bianca, because like Roman, she don't need the title no more, and she's just interesting. Also, in my fantasy crackpot booking, I am dying to see the day, because we love face Bianca Belair so much, but heel Bianca Belair. Oh my! her running NXT was
NXT,
bruh.
yeah. Heel Bianca NXT was
Heel
fire.
Bianca with heel Street Profits. Yes, give it to me. And the thing is, though, on SmackDown, who do you give it to? Like, do you give it to Liv Morgan?
I got a theory. I got a theory for you. Somebody showed this to me. I'm like, that's interesting. Mandy Rose won the Women's Royal Rumble.
I ain't gonna hold you, man.
You think Mandy will be back that quick?
Listen, man. All I'm gonna say is this, man. I ain't gonna say how, but I've seen what Mandy's posting. Unless Mandy is going on a last hurrah tour with that page on that forbidden website,
bruh, it ain't happening. The reason why somebody proposed that to me because this feud with Charlotte and Sonya Deville.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's why they proposing that. But it's like, nigga, you bring her back that quick to do this shit, that would be interesting.
Because look, with the Naomi situation, right? And that's why I respect. I don't think this was portrayed enough. At the end of the day, I have to give Triple H respect because it's like, okay, would Sasha Banks coming back be amazing for our company? Yes, because of the attraction it brings. However, at the end of the day, you can't reward somebody for walking out.
Absolutely not.
And this is like the third or fourth.
And I'll tell you why in a second.
This is like the third or fourth time that we know of that this has happened. And for me personally, and this might sound crazy, but just hear me out. For me personally, I wondered like who is going to be the woman on SmackDown that's going to get like Sasha's slot or get a push because of lack of Sasha, right? And it shouldn't be Naomi because she walked out too. And I love Naomi, but you still left, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know what? It could be somebody like a Zelina Vega who's not wrestling right now, but she could easily step into that role. You know what I'm saying? And she's got a stable with her. So you could see, I mean, I'm not trying to be biased, but you could see a Legado with all the gold on SmackDown, except, of course, this main shit. You could see you could see a day like that. You could see, so I do think SmackDown needs to be like the opportunity show. You know what I'm saying? And I think Raw does need to be the dominant champion, but it's this women's rumble is gonna be very interesting because
it can go many different
many ways.
Even Bailey could fucking win the rumble.
Yeah,
Bailey.
They're gonna have to give Bailey something, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to give Bailey something.
Because the thing with her and Becky right now is just I don't know if this is something that's going all the way.
Do you think that? Remember
Becky and Ronda?
No, fuck no, God,
no. Like, Ronda's done right now. I believe she only had a 1-year deal.
And I think Ronda stated on her shit that she wants to do more tag shit with Shayna anyway. So there's that. Congratulations. But I'm gonna say this. Do you think they do what they did with Charlotte, where Bailey wins the Rumble and she goes up against Roxanne at Stand and Deliver? Because notice how they kept saying, yo, Bailey, this started in NXT or whatever. So Bailey might go on a I need to prove myself type tip. And she might do a little stay in NXT to, because
I mean, never leave nothing up to chance on that for sure. I mean, because look years ago, look, Charlotte went down to NXT and did it with Rhea. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying, and so they're gonna need. And I love the women of NXT because there's so many of them, and they have all. But they're gonna need a veteran talent down there to help steer the course, and there's nobody better. And then Bailey at this point, man, she just likes having good matches. So you can see
Bailey likes to enhance talent.
Exactly.
Bryan of it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, she ain't putting herself over like Bryan did, but that's another conversation. But I'm just being funny.
Buddy.
But Bailey ain't putting herself in the main event of WrestleMania just for the fuck of it. So but I will say, Bailey versus Roxanne would be fire. Bailey versus Bailey and can you imagine promos between like Bailey and like Wendy Chu? You know what I'm saying? Like how funny that shit would be. Like you got different shit, and I just don't see. I think Gigi and JC are either gonna split.
Yeah, they look like about to split.
One of them about to go to the main roster. I mean, you know, Gigi when she was Priscilla Kelly, she already had experience with her shit, so they finna split that shit up. And I just think that I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be Bailey, Carmella. But somebody that's on the main roster that's been there for a minute is about to come back down to NXT to replace Mandy.
I could probably see Carmella doing that. I can see Carmella doing it, and they probably run it. And like if they on split toxic traction, just plug Carmella right there.
Or that, you could plug Carmella there.
Right there, she would fit. She fit like a glove in that shit, and then she would have her own faction to come up. So.
Yeah, it's real interesting, like on the women's side. Like it's that's what I'm saying. Like this WrestleMania is shaping up to be a real different type of situation. I mean, even going into stand and deliver, because it's like, okay, Braun Breaker has to come up.
I ain't gonna lie,
he has to come up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. So you mentioned how didn't mean to interrupt you, brother. I'm sorry, but
no, you good.
You
good,
brother. You mentioned
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
I know.
Yeah. You mentioned how so if they don't do Brock Bobby, if they plan on doing Brock Bobby at the Chamber or something, right?
Yeah, they're gonna do that before.
All right, hold up. But let me say this: if they give Bobby Lashley the title on a random Monday Night Raw or something like that, right after that Brock shit, man. For the love of God, please call Braun Breaker up because he needs.
Oh my God, bro!
Call him up now. The main event for Stand and Deliver for the men needs to be Carmelo Hayes and Grayson Waller, or some sort. Carmelo versus whoever, right? I don't give a fuck if it's Ilya Dragunov, bro, but somebody like.
And that's another one. That's another one, man.
You know
Ilya Dragunov is coming back. Tyler Bate just came back. Just came back. So
and then they pay Dragon Lee for nothing. So you know he about to have a Shinsuke where his stand and deliver match is gonna be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Like him and Axiom might have a fucking cruiserweight ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? Like
and then like you got Axiom, Nate Frazier.
Hey man. Hey man. No, hey look. Hey man, that big bobblehead motherfucker can go, bro. I'm sorry.
JD? JD
that motherfucker can go, JD bro. Can go.
Like, I can't. Hey, listen, I can't wait till he bring his big head ass out there when Finn is in the ring,
man.
And he bring his big
head ass out
stupid
there.
Lego man head ass out there.
You gotta think, bro. We could really see some crazy shit for Mania this year. Like I know Ed just tapped in to do something in Mania, but fam, we could see Jay White and Finn at Mania.
My God, man.
We could see you could see a Jay White, Finn, AJ triple threat for like the US title in Mania or something, bro. Like this is the type of possibilities we got with where shit is right now, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's why Kenny need to go ahead. That's why Kenny need to go ahead and bring his ass over there, man.
Hey man, because look, I'm telling you right now, Coda just named some WWE opponents.
He named some Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He's like, Vince ain't there no more. Okay, Vince let me get this.
Listen, Ibushi, Coda is looking. He like, look.
Hey man. Hey,
Coda,
bro.
and listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Coda bring his ass over there, Kenny's coming. Kenny is going. Kenny's going, bro.
Kenny gone, bro.
Kenny going.
Hey,
he's like, my nigga over there. Oh yeah,
exactly.
Hey, I ain't got Kenny no problem with Cody. Hey.
We good, man. We good. No problems. That vow to never be in WWE thing. I was drunk. I was drunk that night. Hey, I was drunk. We good.
Hey, know what? I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game, Triple H. Like that's what you go.
Like,
man.
It's gonna be very, very interesting.
I think
let me make this call, man. Hey, Coda, what's the
and then the thing about Coda that's so fly and so dope about the Coda situation, you ain't even gotta do nothing crazy for his first Mania match. It could just be him and Shinsuke, and it's still gonna be like, bruh.
You may not even have to do it on Mania. You can do it on fucking Stand and Deliver.
But see, all right. I had this question, and people were telling me, and I want to get you guys' opinion because you guys know what y'all talking about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you have to send Jay White and Coda to NXT?
No.
I don't either.
The thing is, okay. This is the thing about
and I'm gonna tell you why.
This is where I'm different. Okay, wait. Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because I feel like Shinsuke went to NXT because of he likes to surf, he likes to kick it. The part-time schedule was good for him at that time. Yeah. I feel like Jay White and Coda have done everything you could possibly do in New Japan. There's nothing else that you can do. They're running this Okada shit like they were running the Cena shit. It is what it is. It's time for them to go over to the US. So in my eyes, yes, would Jay White and Melo slap for the title in NXT? Absolutely. With Jay White and Breaker, because Jay White on the mic is gonna rip Braun up. You know what I'm saying? He gonna tear his ass up.
Lord have mercy.
Yes,
viciously.
Would Kota Ibushi and Carmelo Hayes be a dream match? Yeah, but at the same time, tell me you don't want to see Gunna and Kota for the IC title in Mania. Tell me you don't want to see.
Ibushi a brutal, and he's a brutal motherfucker too, man. He a brutal motherfucker.
He said he did Okada. He punched the shit out of Okada.
You saw what he was doing Okada. Shit, what Kenny?
Nigga,
shit, he was doing
Tanahashi.
Tanahashi. Shit,
Naito, bro.
Naito,
Shinsuke. That one match he had with Shinsuke.
I mean,
that's year that year. Like
this is the only thing that gets me. It's like, do enough people know who Jay White is?
It don't fucking matter because look, bro.
Let me tell you why. We know who Jay White is.
Let me tell you why it don't matter, bro.
You can say the same for Kenny. Do a lot of people know who Kenny is?
Oh no, it's
they
different.
Know who Kenny is. They know Kenny
because Jay White ain't never been on a main U.S. promotion, right? True. But here's the thing, though. Listen, when you throw y'all for people watching and listening, when you throw that Too Sweet up, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know, bro. And then you could run the story with AJ and shit. Like, bro, we could get AJ and Ibushi at Mania, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying,
or
man.
you can get the Catalyst versus the Architect. You know what I'm saying?
What? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. I do need them to like. They only got one more time to do this though. They gotta stop using Seth for like introducing the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's a great match. Or you
got the Catalyst versus the Prince.
Did what I'm saying? Like
yeah. you got so many different things. The thing about Jay White though, the thing is, I feel like he comes to the mainland, he's going to make a detour. But the tricky detour about it is, I don't think he's going to want to do 3 years. Because they know who Jay White is over there. They know who he is.
And the thing,
I don't want him to stunt his shit going over there.
He will. It ain't, and the thing that's so funny is like, bro, him and Hikuleo have a loser leaves Japan match, and yet
it don't make no sense.
But both of them could be leaving Japan. Like, that's the funniest shit. Like, so I don't know, man. Like, it's so much shit, man. With this season, bro. This is that time of the year.
It's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? It's even tricky going into Philly next year. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know where to go. And I don't even want to sound like a mark.
You're not
saying all any of this shit. Like, I'm just like, damn. Like,
because, bro, like, all right, bam. Who gave Jade Cargill her most props during her AEW run? Cody Rhodes and CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Cody Rhodes, and where do we all know CM Punk will eventually be for a check?
Yeah.
We have all, every single one of us have all fucking talked about the Bianca Belair Jade Cargill match.
Jade got to get better though. She got to get.
Oh, no! Now I'm gonna say this: respect
to
Jade. Respect to Jade. Jade need to do at least 6 months of NXT for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe a year.
Maybe a year.
Since she liked being, king of the Midcarders for the women.
Mm-hmm.
Queen for the Midcarders of the women. She could be queen for the next up. You know what I'm saying? And have some quality matches in NXT. So, man, it's
real. It's some real.
It's the crazy
different type of things that can happen here.
And the crazy thing is, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. Whoever they negotiate, and I'll ask that before we, finish up here and wrap up. But
yeah,
the thing is, when they negotiate the deal, we can talk about this now. Who we think, bro, they're gonna need to bring Sunday Night Heat back or Velocity back, because look,
well, main event gets a lot of shit,
but they do, but they need another show because, bro, he's signing all these people and ain't cut nobody yet. And these people gonna need TV time, bro. Like, motherfuckers gonna get tired of paying Dana Brooke just to sit in catering, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna have to add. They're gonna have to add a third show at some point, like a Saturday show.
I was hearing that might be doing a Saturday show. I don't know if it's gonna be shotguns.
It need to be Saturday. If Comcast gets it back, it needs to be Saturday night's main event, bro.
Yep.
And it ain't even gotta be no super shit, but like they could film the house shows, bro. Fuck it. Cause bro.
Because I think they signed Kylie Ray, didn't they?
She did a tryout for him.
She did a tryout.
She ain't signed yet, but that's probably imminent. I mean, they got Chelsea Green coming back. She already there to my knowledge. Like,
and then Zack Ryder coming back too. He's definitely
Cardona.
coming back.
He might be the next US champ.
He just filed a trademark for
Cardona.
WWE thing. So he just
Rumble.
Yeah.
He definitely
Rumble.
Yeah, he might be.
And he definitely come back as He gonna come back as Cardona.
Look, all the AEW guys are coming back as what they are now. Now that Triple H is there. Oh, they're not like when FTR comes. They're not coming as the Revival. They're coming as FTR. You know what I'm saying? Like they're coming back as that. So it wouldn't surprise me. I can't wait to see the AEW talent leave, and then AEW just be stuck with MJF, and then have to try to make it work. Like, nah, bro. Like, y'all better start building Ricky Starks and some of these other motherfuckers, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
I said it when I was talking predictions. I said, brother, y'all better do something with Ricky.
Ricky fast.
MJF got to get better. And this past week, it was not looking good for no MJF.
10 minutes.
He changing it up.
10 changing it up again. Promos.
He changing it up again. He talking different now. Now he's the monster. I'm like, okay, bro, but whatever. Yeah,
the monster behind the mask.
Continue.
Nigga. Yeah, bro. Green ass nigga. Yeah, like
exactly.
Yeah. So, and because I'm gonna tell you, so the thing about WWE, man, is WWE is built off of kids and comedy and shit like that. So a motherfucker like Orange Cassidy go to the E. Now we might be like whatever with it, but the merch that motherfucker would sell and how over he would be with them fans,
the kids,
nigga. Yeah,
you know how many kids would be out there dressed up like Orange Cassidy? Bro?
Nigga, imagine a feud with him and the Miz. That would be fucking hilarious.
Putting his hands in his pockets.
Him and Dexter Lumis in a feud would be fucking silly as goddamn hell. Like, are you kidding me?
Him and Seth.
Two people that barely
Johnny
talk.
Gargano, bro. You know what I'm
come
saying?
on,
like,
man.
Come on, man.
The battle of the white, the battle of the white man faces him and Johnny Gargano.
Hey, man,
literally, just a stare off. I'm
gonna tell you the one that I think their contracts are up at the end of the year. I don't know. I wish like we had like a I'm pretty sure somebody got it out there, but I wish we had like kind of like with the NBA, like you could check like, okay, this gonna be who's a free agent next year and shit. Like we know that because of knowledge. But bruh, if Tony gets on some bullshit and the Lucha Brothers leave,
and that's why this
year, it's gonna be crazy.
This year is
trying to tell y'all, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
So this episode, right? Usually we got a fucking rundown during the week and all that type of shit. But honestly, bro, it ain't shit, bro. It ain't like we don't even have to like do that shit. Really,
we did it while we were talking. We did
it anyway. Like we really talked about things. I mean. Yeah, I could sit here and I could clown Hit Row and shit, and I can say the whole arena was silent when they came out last night, and you can literally hear me booing over their fucking music. But hey, other than that, yeah, the show was great. Roman listen, Roman's entrance live.
Oh yeah,
nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
That shit different, bro.
That shit was different, but bruh, that was so beautiful how they did the KO shit this time around.
Oh, that was bro, and I was okay. Now where I was sitting, he was under us. We literally just saw him run. I was like, oh shit, they go KO right there. You literally saw him run right through the crowd.
The barricade, yeah.
You saw the spotlight on him, jump the barricade, bruh.
Nah, but that was
crazy.
That was crazy. Beautiful. Like him and Sammy having like that Austin Vince. Is he on the event? Is he like know?
And you saw Sammy hesitate.
Yeah,
Roman gonna fuck him up. Roman gonna fuck him up, dog. He gonna fuck Sammy up, dog.
He gonna yell at him. Oh, you did this to yourself,
bro.
He gonna do the Batista. He gonna do the Batista when he did the Ray. You're supposed to be my friend.
He gonna be doing it, and he gonna be doing he gonna be doing the Jey Uso shit. He be like, this that ass whooping I was talking about.
Nah, man.
This that ass whooping I was talking about.
we told Jey, he's like, you gonna take your ass whooping, you gonna take the payday that comes with it, but you gonna learn the hard way that nobody is taking this championship from me.
Bruh, like literally, like that was beautiful. LA Knight is fucking hilarious.
The GOAT, man. The GOAT, bro.
Dog, did you see the pitch black Mountain Dew thing he cut recently? Like he was going off on him again. Yeah. Like, dog, hey man, look, bro. Yeah, I need him with a title. Dog,
I see title, dog.
Man, I need him with a title, bro. Dog. Because that man, I'm telling you, he might be the best talker in the company right now. He might be the best talker in the company.
Fam, he's the best. He's damn near the best talker in wrestling. Now, fam, the reason why I need him with a title is, bro, I'm just imagine LA Knight just running down Ricochet.
Like, oh man, he need to. We need that.
Imagine LA Knight just running down Riddick Moss. Like, imagine LA
just running down on people.
He's like, your girlfriend, she needs to have somebody with the Kavorka, like LA Knight.
Yeah. That's my favorite wrestling clip, bro. Besides like anything Roman or Sammy related. Like, my favorite shit is when people just show, like, when he was in NWA with the yeah.
And that's all he did it last night. He just kept like the whole crowd was just with him with that shit.
Look, I didn't ask you. Yeah.
like niggas be sleeping on his Impact run when he was
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake. The dummy button.
Nah, when him and that's what they need to do, man. It'd be so fun if they brought back what's my man's name? Remember Drake Maverick? Remember him and
Drake Maverick.
Remember him in Impact when it was him and Rockstar Split? Yeah, bro. Right.
Remember they honestly back. He's an agent now.
I know. But it'd be fun to see him just pop out for that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I actually have LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank this year.
It is no other person.
I don't think nobody else could do it
that deserves it more than him in Money in the Bank, bro.
Yeah, I think I got him winning Money in the Bank.
The way he's carrying Bray right now, he's carrying the shit out of Bray.
Unless Big Edward. Big Elvin, Big Editor. Unless he coming back.
If that neck gets that right type of fusion.
Oh yeah, unless they doing that, then yeah. But man, the Money in the Bank needs to be somebody that you can't wait for it to cash in. I.e. Seth, i.e. LA Knight, i.e. something ridiculous. So yeah, man, I need LA Knight.
Also, shout out to my homie Santos. The fit last night was crazy.
Oh my,
crazy ass fit. That coat, bro. That shit was crazy, man.
I love luchador shit. Love it. I love cruiserweights. I love luchadors, bro.
Absolutely.
I know the OGs in Mexico are crying tears of joy seeing like really a boss.
Yeah.
Luchador. You know what I'm saying? Like
literally seeing Jefe. Literally
seeing him. And then I'm gonna tell you something, man. That nigga went 2 for 2 with the baddies next to him too, bro. It's like you can't lose, man. Like, you can't lose. You went with the tall Joan and the short Joan. Like, you can't lose, bro. These is good women, dog. Like married women, respect. But I'm just saying, two good women.
Again, appearances, and everything.
Characters, bro. Yeah. But brother, like, and then even Legato looks good, dog.
Yeah,
like
Legato, LDF is, bruh. They probably are my favorite, one of my favorite factions. Like right now,
fam. How can you not like niggas, bro? We grew up on WWE, but we also come up from where we come from, bro. How can you not enjoy beating niggas' asses in the parking lot, bro? Like, pulling up in the Escalade,
kidnapping motherfuckers. Like
niggas got the level 4 Escalade, the bitch bulletproof, bomb-proof. They pull up with that bitch.
like dog. LDF is so fucking cool, bro.
So
cool, fucking cool,
man. He's literally like an even cooler version of Eddie, and that ain't no disrespect to Eddie. But Eddie was just cool because, you know, he was like Viva La Raza, but he's just like getting money Eddie, bro. Like, damn. Like,
Santos is special, man. Like, just, you know, and even just from his lineage, like his father and everything, like Santos is.
And that's another thing, man. Like, this shit crazy, bro, because you didn't even bring up how Conan was like, yeah, fuck AEW, man. We finna start opening up this AAA WWE relationship
pipeline.
Pipeline. Like, nigga, you finna start seeing that'd be, you know what would be so dope, bro? You know, like how in AEW and in other companies, like, you know, you just see like, you know, Kenny's like the IWGP US champion, right? And he still brings his belt over there. It'd be so fucking dope if they gave like Santos like some big title in AAA. And he just carried that shit on the E. You know what I'm saying?
Brought it to the E.
That'd be so dope. Like, it'd be so dope, man. I just hate that, like, I'm really thinking though, man, like, cause him and Ray gonna have to feud, but it's like, who is Ray's backup gonna be, man? Cause in a perfect world, it'd be Los Lotharios, man, but they gotta they gotta keep them going how they got them right now. Like, stop the freak bullshit.
And they just brought them, and it looks like they flipping them. It looks like they about to make them a babyface group. Because I was like, what the fuck? I ain't seen them in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly,
they had to do something with them, man. Because
they had to. Because they both very talented.
Yo, Triple H is the GOAT because, bro, Triple H is literally telling motherfuckers like, bro, you not finna sit in catering. Like, bro, I know this podcast is called, you know, Midcarders and Catering, and you know,
we praising them though.
We praising them. But what I'm saying is Triple H is saying, hey, bro, Ricochet, what you doing? Okay, yeah, you about to go wrestle Carmelo Hayes in NXT. Hey, Shinsuke, what you doing? Get your visa, motherfucker. Go to Japan. Get that match you wanted. Like, ain't nobody just sitting around on the weekend collecting a check. Like, you got to go and get it. And that's what I love about this shit right now. Like, man.
And y'all got the audacity to talk about some Vince gonna come back to creative. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is money right now, bro. Like,
niggas see these lawsuits coming in right now.
He just settled a nasty man lawsuit
from fucking 86
from the 80s. I wasn't even born yet. I wouldn't even.
These motherfuckers with this fear mongering shit, man. Like, bro, am I thinking y'all doing a fear mongering for a company y'all want to see die? So what are y'all
like,
doing?
Bro, like at least like lie to me and say you want them niggas to like fail. You know what I'm saying?
And meanwhile, the company that y'all want is actually kind of dying. The one that y'all want to succeed. Why don't pour that energy into them? For once, hold Tony Khan accountable for something.
Bro.
I mean, they got some hoe ass niggas on payroll that can't. You know what? Never mind.
Listen,
hey man.
Look. I don't even look. We ain't got no CDL. Dude, is there CDL?
Oh well, let me say this. So
let
me say this so that people know where I stand on this situation. All I'm gonna say is, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. We are not your opponent. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We are not your opponent. We just
I love some free tickets though.
We just think y'all niggas lame. That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's really all.
Oh, and while I'm here, like, because I wanted to tell you this on this podcast or in person.
Yes, sir.
Your take on Stokely Hathaway is 1,000,000% correct, bro. That shit looks token like a motherfucker, bro. I'm like, bro, you must like being the token nigga, dog. You must like white people just saying, oh, he's the black guy that we can talk to and ask questions about the black community and shit. Like, bro, I don't know what this nigga must have realized, like, yo, I go over there, I can't get this type of reaction, bro. Like
they told that man to stop trying to be a walking meme. He couldn't take it. He goes over to this company, still becomes the walking meme, but he's tricking. He tricking y'all. He
telling y'all about the gun line, boss. He ain't even his own man over there. He's just telling y'all about the gun line.
Listen,
like, bro.
Our podcast is always, the train doesn't stop, bro. I'm not over here trying to get a Stokey Hathaway interview, bro.
And listen, and I'm gonna tell you something. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you something. Real shit, because I fuck with REOP tough. You know what I'm saying? Amp had a wonderful interview with Stokely earlier.
Sure did.
He had a great interview with Stokely.
Absolutely.
But that being said, man, Stoke, I don't know. Maybe they like this shit. But to us, this shit look coonish. Let's call it what it is.
It ain't a good look, bro. It ain't a good look.
Bro.
It's not a good look.
You calling
Trust
motherfuckers?
Me.
You calling
Me and Ant, we've had many conversations about this shit. And I was like, look, and I even had to ask Ant, because again, Ant's my partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro,
am I tripping?
I don't want to say something publicly, because I don't know exactly who we may want to bring somebody on.
Networking.
We might want to do that. But this shit right here, this is some bullshit. And Ant was like, I feel the same fucking way.
Hey man, let me shout out Nelson, because like me and Nelson have grown to understand that we're really like damn near the same person. And so like when we agree on shit, it's like, all right, man, fuck them. Like, fuck them. Like, we don't need this shit. Like, listen, man. This is a space for people to keep it real. And in this situation, I just want to say, Stoke, I don't know why you are calling white people jive turkey and shit like that, but we got to put this shit here to an end, bro.
Or bringing dick riding to the fucking television show, like talk like,
because it's already bad enough. Y'all got the motherfuckers like
you literally bringing shit you saw you Twitter topics to tell like to the product.
It's already bad. Y'all
what are you doing?
Hold on, no, brother. It's already bad. Y'all got them motherfuckers rapping that bullshit every week. And then now your black ass is up there looking like a milk dud, just saying whatever. Like y'all, like fucking. Nah, man. Let's call this shit out, man. We can wrap this shit up, bro. Because the only thing I want to say last is like I'm gonna ask y'all about where y'all think is best for WWE to go, like as far as like a streaming partner. But while we on this topic about of black people in AEW, bro, it's some bullshit, bro. Like Jay can't even get on the damn show sometimes. Fucking what's my man's name? Powerhouse Hobbs ass is nothing. Like
he's Luke Cage.
He's Luke Cage. Like
okay,
yeah. Fucking who else is on there, man? Like you got fucking. They brought back Prince, Nana from out of nowhere. Like
from ROH.
From ROH, yeah. It's just
how they brought out Sean Dean to go on to that one podcast to defend Tony Khan for the bullshit that he said about Swole. So it's just like, yeah.
And don't get me started about that fucking cornball from Tacoma. All right.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, Swerve.
Let's not even talk about that.
The mogul. The mogul.
Mogul of what? Like,
hey, listen, Swerve got my picture on his wall, bro. I know he do. I know he got my picture on his wall. I know he do. Hey, listen. Hey, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
And the sad thing is, man, these other podcast niggas is stooping down to their corny ass level and getting corny just like them. And it's like, bro, like, bro, y'all got like let it go, bro. Like,
we're not compromising our podcasts to get some likes and retweets from some niggas.
Fuck no.
Like for real, we're not doing that.
Cause here's the thing, bro. All these motherfuckers that do this shit, you know what they do when they see you in person, or they have to interact with you on it.
Ignore the fuck out
man? Of nah, they act like they ain't like it's no real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, hell no. Like, nigga, ain't nobody give a fuck about Swerve. I don't even tweet about that nigga for this reason, bro. Like, I don't even. And I understand you guys have a wrestling podcast. So you have to gauge what's going on. I salute y'all for that because it's certain shit that I know y'all don't want to do, but you have to do because you have to do it.
Absolutely.
But, bruh, like the dick riding in the payola has to stop. Like, bruh, if you have an AEW affiliated podcast, I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Get the bag, but at the same time,
be real about it.
But at the same time,
real, be honest.
Just like how it was with the Saudi shit, just like how it was with the Big Swole shit, just how it was with anything fucked up that they do. Have some fucking integrity. That's it.
Stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Like,
yeah, you know, one nigga trying to be the light version of the other podcast and shit, man. You know,
oh, man.
Just like, bro.
Hey, listen, what did Pusha T say? You signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to another nigga. Now that's just fucked up, right?
Man, I'm gonna put some in this private check. Give me 15 seconds. This is all I'm gonna say, man. As y'all read this, as I put this in there. In the words of the late great Roy Lee Pate, y'all got me fucked up. I'm straight up out the South. We don't do no shit like that, bro. Nah, bro.
Hell no.
Hell nah, nigga.
You speaking my language. That's all you doing. You speaking my language. That's it. Ain't no difference.
Ain't no difference, bro. Nah, bro. We just like y'all, bro. It's like, I promise you.
Hey, we see the bullshit just like you do. We see the same shit. And it is what it is. And you know what?
Y'all can't.
We just gonna continue
to
keep being a real,
listening, bro. But it's a lot of this going on, bro. It's like it's crazy.
It's crazy. But
I was just gonna ask y'all lastly, man.
I remember that.
Last question for y'all, man. Who do y'all think is the best entity to own WWE?
I'll let Ant go first.
Really, for me, I'm thinking probably Comcast. Okay. I'm thinking Comcast because, you know, Disney would be a great fucking look.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, will Disney tone down the company? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's
kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, it will go from TV PG-13 to probably TV. Well, TV PG or probably TV like E for everybody or some shit like that. You know, it wasn't. That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna answer that, and I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna let my guy go because I asked y'all.
I think right now, safe bet. Right now, because I'm just thinking of like I'm thinking of everybody right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of everybody, but right now, safe bet. NBC Universal. I think you need to keep that like relationship there because Peacock. Honestly, I feel the archive is really at its best right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just being on Peacock, absolutely, and how the PLEs are being done on Peacock, how that's happening, how that's happened, how we've transitioned from the network. You know what I'm saying? The network, I feel like the network wasn't the best, honestly. I didn't enjoy the network that much.
You know what it was, man? I just feel like, because a lot of people didn't like the peripheral change, like how it looked, you know, going from the network to Peacock, because I do miss certain things about the network, like being able to search a wrestler's name.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I also feel like when you're incorporating that into what, because Peacock is not just WWE, it's an international thing. So I just want to throw that out there. Like, I think that's people's main gripe. But.
I think you keep this relationship going with them now. Channel wise,
that's where it becomes a problem. That's why I asked the question.
That's my thing.
Where does SmackDown go, and what day does SmackDown go on?
I want them to come off of Fox.
Okay.
Because while I feel the Fox relationship has been very cool for them, like it's absolutely cool sitting there watching SmackDown on a Friday night and you seeing NFL Sunday promotions being put on the screen and shit.
Or you're seeing Fox call Paul Heyman to give a promo for Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's cool. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the thing that I hate is the fact is the things that I hate about this relationship with Fox is that when we go to commercial break, I'm seeing alt-right Fox News shit on my goddamn screen.
Hey,
and
this
that type of that bullshit.
Shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I also the other thing that I did like about Fox, I felt like Roman's success is also Fox's doing, because Fox said, yo, this is our star.
Yes.
We want him to have Friday nights. Look at the demo that they put out every fucking. They doing 2 million easily when Roman is on the show. Easily on a Friday night, bro.
He's so cold. He got
during the summer,
and he's so cold. He got everybody else over. So it's days he ain't even there in the bloodline. It's just like, all right, we just all know like Roman to be here in the big city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like with NBC, Universal, they need to be able to establish that same type of feeling. Like for sure. Like if you're moving SmackDown to like what's a channel where like literally nothing's happening on a fucking Friday?
USA.
I mean USA. Literally, Raw is carrying USA. Raw is carrying USA's water.
Hey,
bro.
They ain't even got the Chrisleys no more. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they don't have there's if you go on USA right now, I guarantee you it's a Law and Order SVU marathon right now. Probably.
Well, so the thing is, this is why the WWE sale is so interesting to me, because this is something that no one else has talked about. The NBC, Universal, Comcast head honcho, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has said that in 2024 that they're planning on taking all the NBC content off of Hulu. And if they take it off, they're either going to take it off completely, or he's going to bring up, you can't even call that a Brinks truck. He's just going to bring up the check. And he wants to buy Hulu outright from Disney. So if you add WWE to this, and then you merge Peacock with Hulu, now granted, Hulu won't be the same because it won't have like the Fox content, like the FX shit that they're known for. But still, there are some. That's all the Hulu original shit too. So it's like it's an interesting dynamic because. It's like WWE might be the key for them to buy Hulu. Because if they go to Disney, then Disney having Mickey Mouse and John Cena, like, come on. Well, what people will know John Cena, like Roman Reigns. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on, dog. And then add to what you said earlier about it going like PG, like and doing whatever. I don't think Disney would change it because the MCU says shit and all kind of crazy stuff.
Like, they do.
The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special had about 2 or 3 shit bombs that I was like, bro, this was not even necessary. It's a Christmas movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and
even in like in Endgame, they had Tony Stark's daughter say shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Ultron started, I think he started off by saying like shit or goddamn it or something like that. The first 5 minutes of the movie, like. So I think, and then also too, you know, overseas, which this ain't really overseas in the same continent, they got the AAA Marvel show that they're doing.
Oh yeah,
that's finally gonna air on like the Latin channel. I'm pretty sure it'll be international soon. So I think those are the 2 best options because I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck is Amazon gonna do with them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like making niggas sign. I mean, I have Prime. But like, if Amazon buys them, they need to keep they just need to shop the TV rights because they
need to get TV rights. They have to shop
Monday
the
Night
TV
Raw
rights.
and SmackDown cannot be on Prime, dog.
Bro. It won't work. The only thing that'll work is putting PLEs on Amazon. That's the only thing. And
now I will say that would be dope because like with Peacock being able to get the PLEs basically for $5 a month, great. You know what I'm saying? But
like they need to just stick to trying to get Thursday Night Football correct. They need to just worry about that right now because that's the thing. Like you buy them, you're gonna be putting yourself kind of in the red, trying to shop a TV deal for them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna ask this question to fuck with y'all.
Okay.
Would y'all rather see the WWE theme park attraction be built with Universal or with the Disney theme parks?
Universal.
Universal.
Universal. Universal. I'm not even trying. Universal. Please. Yeah. You're gonna have John Cena lookalikes walking around and shit. Oh God, no. Oh,
but you know why that would be fun though? Because I told my homeboy this, like, we're at the age now where if we go to Disney, it's either for the kids, our girl, or it's like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of stuff at Disney
plenty of adult
for
shit.
us.
Yeah.
But that's who it's for though. Like your girl to get the Disney ears, you feel me? Or your kid to meet Mickey. Like that's what it's for. But imagine you with your girl, you try to dip off. You like, yeah, babe, I'll be right back. I'm finna go on the Stunner for a little bit. I'm finna go check out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go to the head of the table ride over
there. hey, you know that you know on the SmackDown graphic where it's got Roman and he's like doing that shit. Yeah. That's just gonna be the ride. It's just gonna be like
gonna be the head of the table. Acknowledge me.
Because the reason why I say that is because they're gonna, whoever does it is gonna make a killing, because they're gonna be adding like WWE memorabilia to one of them is gonna have like part of like the WWE Hall of Fame at the theme park. Like a nigga gonna walk in, it's like, this is Mick Foley's mask when he got thrown off of the cage. This is fucking, you know,
they're definitely gonna be a physical Hall of Fame when the day ever.
Yeah, they definitely gonna make a physical one. That's a given. That's a given.
And the cool thing is that with both Disney and Universal having their biggest attractions in Orlando, and with the Performance Center being in Orlando, it's got to be in Orlando.
And the Performance Center tours that could happen.
Man, what?
I mean, yeah,
bro,
you can't beat that. You can't beat that. But yeah, Universal would definitely be my choice. I feel Universal is more about the entertainment.
I agree.
And this is the entertainment company. But WWE is an entertainment company.
I'm not going to lie. For us, Universal makes the most sense.
Yeah.
For business, I say Disney only because Disney would. It's like that's the Infinity Stone. I got cartoons. I got Star Wars. I got Marvel, and I got wrestling.
Yeah.
We are like.
That's
you can't fuck with us. And I got ESPN.
Yeah.
You can't
and
fuck
I got
with
sports.
Me.
Yeah.
Like,
I got sports. Hey, you know what? Now that you God.
Yeah, bro.
Because Bob Iger is back. Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, bro. All right, with the Disney thing, do y'all think it's possible that we could ever see like SmackDown on ESPN2?
I could see that.
Okay,
I could see that. I could see an ESPN because that gives you reason. That gives ESPN2 breathing. But
see,
space.
This is my thing though. There's only one problem with Disney that nobody mentioned, and what the fuck are you gonna do about Monday Night Raw? Because ain't no fucking way. Like, ain't no fucking way. Hey man,
you're not getting. I
mean, hell no. Because
Because
even right now they got the Peyton and Eli show. With the Nope.
Because that's Monday Night Football, and Monday Night Football and Raw has always been going against each other
since we've been alive.
Since we've been alive. So
and there's no way in hell you moving Monday. You moving Raw off Monday nights. There's no way.
Hell
no.
Hell no. And that's where I end that.
Nope.
No,
hell no, man.
No, it's Monday Night Raw. It's Raw. It's War. It's Mondays. Nope. Hell no. It's gonna be very interesting though. But
I can see SmackDown coming off of Fridays now.
I can see him going back to Thursdays. Because SmackDown originally was on Thursday.
All right. Do y'all prefer Thursday or Tuesday more?
See, Tuesday is when they used to do the taping.
But nah, remember when they did the SmackDown Live, it was on Tuesdays too. Remember?
Oh, I remember when they did SmackDown Live on Tuesday. Man, my problem is the logistics.
Traveling.
I think they had a problem with the logistics back then.
Yeah, because it was
But you know, that's when you didn't have convergent shows, but you're gonna have to bring back the draft in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because therefore you can't have convergent shows and you can't have people floating from one show to the next. So
yeah, not at all.
Hell no.
I think logistically you gotta put something together in order to make that possible again. But If SmackDown is gonna move off of Fridays, I see them going to Thursday. Back to Thursday, how they originally did it back in the day.
Yeah, because I think they need to. I think Friday they need to do something like we said, a Velocity or something on like on a digital on Peacock or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that'll just be that'll just be the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's too much. Like it's so much. Like they've got too much talent, and some of the talent are doing some fun shit, but you have to look for it. Like right now on YouTube, there's a hilarious Maximum Male Models thing they got going on right now,
and them motherfuckers are funny
as shit, bro.
Like last night they had the whole crowd laughing like a motherfucker.
But if you saw the video, if you saw the video with the fucking where's Mace posters he was putting up and shit, like when Maxine started talking like LA Knight to him, like bruh, like
I did see that.
She was like, "Let me talk to you." Like,
So, I did see her.
Shit like that, man. Like I feel like the main roster needs another hour show like that. You know what I'm saying? That hey, put a US title match on here to get people to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, put this on there. So I'm gonna conclude by saying Universal, but we shall see. So
we definitely gonna see what happens there. But man, we done went. It's a long episode, but I expected it to be that, man. Like this, but this was magical, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, if y'all was looking for rundowns this week, bro, y'all ain't getting them.
Nope.
I will, but we probably gonna talk about that shit off air, but it's fine.
All right.
Okay. I didn't say enough on Twitter about that shit already anyway. But anyway, yo, I want to send out a special shout out to DJ Larry, 1/4 of Show Your Work Network coming through, man.
Thank you, man.
Listen, man. Man, we really appreciate it, bro. And we really love this relationship that we have with you guys.
Shit show, man. And, look, man. I saw y'all. I said, yo, hey man, it's like I would call y'all like Luka Doncic, bro. It's like it's a new sheriff. I know LeBron's still there. I know a couple people still there, but that motherfucker don't miss. Like you might, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have to, you know what I mean? It's gonna come a time, man, and these lame ass niggas keep on doing what they doing. Hey man, hey. Rise to the top, brother.
We trying, man. We trying, and we gonna keep trying in the train. Like I said, it's gonna keep going. And y'all gonna see us soon. We already talked. Like I'm gonna be popping up on Show Your Work Network
for sure.
For sure. And too, we're gonna be popping up on there. Like
I need, and let me know when y'all come back, man. We got to come with that conspiracy shit, man.
Oh yeah. You pull up.
Hey, AJ, can you imagine Ant and Winston in the same room? And Winston a smoker too, bro. So that weed gonna hit.
My nigga G.
So is G.
G's a smoker, dog. So yeah.
So is G. Yeah. And they be drinking, while they're doing it. Like, bro, it's gonna be some shit, bro. Man. It's gonna be some shit. That's gonna be some funny ass shit.
Hey, we'll definitely set that up, man. I'll bring my MacBook in, set it up, and then cause we gonna record at a podcast studio. So I'll bring the MacBook in and just have y'all niggas jump on that bitch. Y'all can just talk to there like that. That shit's gonna be ignorant than a motherfucker.
What? Yeah, because you saw his face when I just mentioned Winston. He was like, "Oh man, like Winston, I love you, bro. I love you. Man.
Winston is an interesting. Winston cool as fuck though.
He really wanted to come through today too, but he had a
I wanted Winston and Nelson to come. But hey, look, this ain't the last. Like y'all definitely coming back.
And Youngin too, you sneaky bastard. You out here watching wrestling and ain't telling nobody. Like you ain't low. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. So man.
Also, of course, then you got anything you want to plug before?
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I want to plug every podcast doing this shit. Y'all keep me motivated. Y'all keep me on my toes. Y'all inspire me to get up out this bed and actually do this shit and not be lazy. So thanks to that. Second thing is y'all can follow us at SYWNET on every platform that there is. That's where you find us. Patreon.com/SYWNET. Bonus content, watch alongs, conspiracies, crazy stuff that only can be on a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? And it's only $3. $3, man. $3, man.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
That,
you can't even get a Korean brisket taco. You know what I'm saying, for $3, man. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
You can't only Ant can because he's probably
saying?
strong arming and racketeering up in there.
Oh, get the fuck!
You see how we do a black man, dog? You know what I'm saying?
You feel like I'm a fucking criminal on this bitch.
Hey,
like I'm my GTA persona.
Hey, bro, man, shout out to Jamal, man. Jamal Shakur from Crickly and Focus. That's my brother, man. But he called me slime on this podcast. I was like, don't call me that shit. Like, nigga, ain't trying to be fucking
Rico's like a motherfucker. Hey, man, look,
I'm like, hold on, bro. They listening, man.
Hey, look, man. When we did the podcast last week. I had to check my nigga Jason. Nigga, like, nigga, we got this Crip Blue flag sitting right here. Like, man, hold on for a minute. He couldn't even explain the story. He like, man. I'm like, no,
yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. You know
what
I mean.
What the fuck going on here?
Look.
That bitch is just sitting in the corner, nigga, and apparently it was somebody else's that we not gonna name on this bitch. But
somebody else.
I live in Detroit, man. I don't want to name that nigga on none of that shit right now. But sitting right there in the corner, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit?
Hey, man. So as y'all can tell, I'm definitely gonna have Ant on the Show Your Patreon. Let loose and not have to worry about FCC or DMCA restrictions. So absolutely coming soon. And I'm gonna wrap it up by saying, man, there's nobody for me more important to give the shout out to than the big God for keeping us all here.
Absolutely. For sure.
God is still on the throne and he ain't never getting off. So that's how I'm gonna end that, man.
There it is.
You feel me? And as always, man, we appreciate y'all pulling up, listening to us. We will be back next week. We got the live post Royal Rumble stream coming up. Hopefully nothing comes up. I don't think I have any plans. I don't know about you, Ant.
You gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Stay tuned to these socials, man. Stay tuned to the socials for sure. Midcarders at Midcarders DET as always. We out of here, bro. We gone. We out. Peace. Thank you for listening to Midcarders and Catering Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor FM. Follow us on Twitter at MidcardersDET and on our personal pages for Ant at IamAntP and for AJ at TurboGrafx_87.